Oh, hello. It's mid lip lick right there, everybody. Welcome to this is week 78, episode 78 of Sahlen's Legacy.
Sahlen's Legacy.
Oh, wrong camera button.
Start that.
I can hear the background. Somebody's mic.
Hi, everybody. I saw some new names in the chat. Welcome, Allison Marie Reyes. Welcome, Rory Ross. And welcome, Gamer Iceman. Thanks for joining us. This is Sahlen's Legacy. This is our live play D&D show. It's interactive. There's lots of fun stuff. I'm going to make an executive decision tonight and say if we do hit $400, we will be giving away a $50 gift card, because I figured that out. Sorry about that, Tigeron, but we did get that solved for him the other night. But yeah, so just as a heads up, hey, thank you for the sub, Cactuar Stir Fry. So before we dive too far anything, let's take a quick second. We'll talk about our sponsors. Sponsors are the delightful, the ever effervescent, ooh, what a good word, Wormwood. Thank you, Wormwood. Oh, look at that, we're all repping. Oh, you too?
Nope, not everybody.
No. I
gotta wait till next year before mine comes in.
Oh yeah, they're doing very well right
but
now.
But it'll be worth it because I got the coffins and they're so cool.
The coffins are very cool.
So emo, bro.
Gamer Iceman says, "Darn, thought 400 was to shave Justin's head. I'll let him set his own number."
Gamer Iceman. Gamer Iceman, are you who I think you are?
I see that sly eye.
Here's something we can do at 400. Instead of the 1 scoop of ice cream I was gonna have tonight after playing, I'll have 2. That's really for me.
That's reasonable.
I am echoing and I hate my life right now. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, isn't it fun?
No.
It's the
no,
best.
it's not.
Oh.
No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
I hate.
Wait,
Everyone's echoey. Hold on.
are we all echoey?
Yeah.
Are we all echoey?
Yeah, it sounds like sounds like the show's being picked up in a mic somewhere.
Oh, is it up on a browser? Is it being picked up on?
I feel like it's all on me.
Mine is.
Hold on.
muted.
Oh,
How about that?
hey ba.
Better?
Hey, check 1, 2.
Hey baby. No, it's still pretty rough.
Yes, Cactuar Stir Fry says, treat yourself.
I will.
Weird.
This sale has shown how much
Well,
I've
it's-
treated myself.
It's too soon for it to be anyone watching the stream. 'Cause that would be like a good 20
I think it's
second
fixed.
delay. Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I can still hear
I
it
can
on
still
my
hear
end.
it. But that doesn't mean the chat can. Hey chat, how's the echo? Keep us posted.
Wait, let me
sounds better on my
speak.
end.
I'm speak. No!
Oh, still echoey, Valen says.
That's so weird.
Still echoey diva says.
We had it. Is it? You think it's that speaker?
Oh, you're echoing too. God
I
damn it.
know, we're all.
I don't think so.
It might
Is it
be.
me?
It might be vMix in general, because like I updated a bunch of stuff to the computer.
Wait. Everyone be quiet. Justin talk.
But is it me? Is it me, though?
It's
is echoey.
Justin.
What?
It's Justin.
It's because he's the only one who's not echoing, which means it's got to be that sound bar again.
I could hear him echo though.
You could?
All right, so what do I need to touch? Oh, see, when I go up, I hear it. It's reverb.
That's reverb, but that's different.
That's not an echo.
Hey, ho, hee, ha, ha.
Sure, okay, weird thing to ask, but mute your mic for me just for a second.
Muting.
Beep bop
Checking?
boop. Yeah.
Any echoes? Are we still hearing the echoes? Did
Still
it solve
echo.
it?
I need to.
Yeah.
This is my voice, my melodious voice.
Hey,
Do I hear my
that's
voice?
better, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not. No, I hear me still.
But
But, like,
you're not
two
echoing,
voice.
right? Everyone's
No, I
still
was.
here.
That worked.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, don't talk. Don't talk. Wait, no, shh. No, because I echo. Am I echo? Do I echo?
No. You
No,
have
I
an
don't
echoey
echo.
room, but you're not echoing.
No, I don't echo. No, I know I need to get
something
some
is in the Go
carpets.
XLR.
I know, yeah. For those of you just joining us, this is normally a seamless experience. Audio is usually solved at the top.
But yeah, I wasn't hearing this. But I think we're good now. It's just I have to put the music in a different place.
What?
Yeah.
What just happened?
I thought she just broke her horns.
How did you?
I got so scared.
Clonk.
Okay, so why is XLR doing that?
Huh?
No, keep going, Danny. I'll
Oh, okay.
solve that
I'll
as
keep
we go.
going while they fiddle. As hopefully everyone can still hear me. So
yeah.
again, so Wormwood, you can use code Perception at checkout for free shipping. I would double check it. Someone also recently told me that is currently not active. So I have sent them an email to see. So hopefully that is active once more. If not, you can still actually let us
How
know. Keep us posted.
dare.
Sometimes when they have sales going on, they'll pause the discount codes because they don't stack. I
That
only
makes
know
sense.
because my
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
We are also sponsored by Level Up Dice. We are members of the Diceomancy program, they have beautiful luxury and dice. They're gorgeous. They're wonderful. I love them. They're great. So if you use our link to go and shop around over there or use any sales, that helps us earn points towards future giveaways in the future for all of you guys. That's the whole
Future
point.
giveaways in the future.
In the future. And also our newest sponsor, Norse Foundry, who are helping us launch our newest show, which is going to launch tomorrow afternoon, which is going to be Fate Frontiers, which might have just been retitled Fate Frontier, but that's fine. Who cares? And that's going to be 2 p.m. tomorrow, and that will have Chunk, Willow, and Ryan, and Cucumber, and Jared Cox is coming back to run the game. We haven't had him for a long time, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then followed by Perception Check in the evening. And that would be lots of fun as well. So those are sponsors. Now let's talk about how you can interact with the show. It had an S. It did initially, Art. Oh, Art's in the chat. Hey, buddy. We're having lots of fun.
It had an S.
It's fine. I didn't fix it because I was like, that sounds just as good.
Fake Frontier?
Fate Frontier.
Fake Frontiers?
Fate.
Oh.
Fate. Fate is the system.
Fake.
Fate
system.
I was like,
Frontier.
Fake Frontier. All right.
Yes, Kakura Stir Fry, Butter Steve. For those of you who remember Butter Steve, it's Butter Steve. He
Yep.
returns. If you don't remember Butter Steve, think of Arenas of Athos. If you don't remember Arenas of Athos, you're new.
And go to our YouTube to find it.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. It was a 4-parter set in the oh gosh, what's it called? Post-apocalyptic D&D world.
Dark Sun.
Dark Sun. Thank you.
Ryan, your hair
there's
looks
at
really
least-
cool today.
Sorry?
Your hair looks really cool today.
Oh, thank you.
I needed to
You
bring
didn't get to see
attention to
this,
it.
though. Mwah.
And there's that.
Yeah.
Mask.
All right, when can I come sit on your lap?
Anytime you want.
So for $5, you can give any of our players a blessing. So we actually have tonight, we have to have a hard out at 10, which is crazy. We started a little bit late, so it's going to be a pretty short session because at 10 p.m. we will no longer be live. We're going to go and record a talkback session, which will be live for our patrons as soon as it's like edited and uploaded. That makes sense for all of you. That's a whole thing. But yeah, so anyway, so for $5, you can give any of our players a blessing, which is a d6 roll that they can apply to anything that is damage, healing, whatever you want. It helps them earn closer successes, all that stuff. For $10, you can give any of our players rerolls or add to the pool of rerolls, which is just over. So there's group blessings, group rerolls, or you can give them as individuals. That's what all the numbers are above people's heads. Auras looks complicated, but that's because normally they're in the same screen. So auras are on the left and chihuahuas are on the right. For $15, you can give me DM rerolls, which allow me to force players to reroll their good rolls, which is the best. However, they are defended against using those blessings. So if they apply a blessing to something, I can't make them reroll it.
A
They-
blessing.
you've given them that boost. I don't get to take that away from them. And for $25, you can describe and drop characters. Super exciting. Lots of fun. These can be enemies. These can be allies. They can be whatever you want. Describe them, drop them in. And then at $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for 1 full minute. They get to take over the story for that entire minute. And yeah, what they say
Characters
goes.
can be whatever they want, Danny.
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, preferably within reason.
Hey, I'm still hearing a lot of feedback.
I
on my
heard the
speaker.
echo.
My speaker.
God dang it.
Hey,
Nightshade,
Connie,
thanks
thank
for
you for the
the
sub.
Connie.
And speaking of
Connie.
Deadly Nightshade 666, she is going to be taking over as DM for a few episodes of Perception Check. Starting tomorrow night
right?
as well. Yeah, starting
Wow,
tomorrow.
right.
Yeah.
I
Exciting.
remember.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's yes. Sorry, brain's frazzled today. We all right. Well, let's figure out where we left off. Right, we did the things. Let's introduce ourselves. Fuck, I was so close. We almost did it. I'm Danny.
We're still
I'm the
doing
GM.
it.
The DM. I can be a DM here.
You can.
You can also be our
You're
guild
allowed.
master.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Let's start. Let's go backwards for once. Let's start with Bubo.
What? I'm not ready.
There we go. I
I'm
fixed
Andrew
the
I
music.
play Bubo, the only Quailer elf around at the moment, so probably the best because I'm the only one
Oh.
for now. But I'm a ranger / druid, dipping more into the druid side lately. I have a heart beast named Doomrill, who's half eagle, half owl, and he's ginormous now, and it's great. That's Bubo. Who's next?
Yeah.
I didn't even have her pulled up because what?
No, you're good.
Oh my god.
My computer went to sleep. I forgot I finally applied screensavers again, so it freaks me out because you know how my computer used to crash all the time?
Yeah,
I thought it crashed again. No, it just went to sleep like it's supposed to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a nap right now in the middle of everything.
So I can't do this with my eye.
Feel ya. Fully empathize.
I'm Diva, and I play Starheart. She is the only gnome cleric rogue in the world ever that happens to be a goddess. She's the only one. She's a
Asterisk
certainly
happens to
absolutely-
believe she is a goddess.
She's real. She's real. I can hear you. She's real. No, she's absolutely 100% a goddess. And she likes to drink a bit and just she likes to have a good time. She would have made 2020 her bitch, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. She would have found a good. She would probably be dead too now that I think about it. She'd be like a ghost, like haunting people. I'm done talking now.
All right.
Someone go.
Next up.
Is that me, I guess?
Hey, I'm Justin. I'm playing Chiwa. He's a half-orc paladin, and yeah, he's come to help out the group for right now because my original character Nitsage, who is the other Quaileer in this group, has gotten kidnapped. So Chiwa's coming to help out right now. Ryan, I'm still hearing a little feedback from the speaker, but it's not too bad. So yeah. But cool. Thank you for coming.
Ryan.
Yes, I am Ryan. I am playing Andre. He is a gnome cleric of Clote. And he is his whole entire mission is to free his god Clote from the bonds that the creatures have put him under that to make him siphoned into the prime material plane. And he's
Fancy.
also slowly turning into a vampire.
Like really slowly. It's been several
Does
episodes.
that mean we're gonna have to add
You full on
count
bit somebody.
to the beginning of your name?
Yes.
Ooh.
Count blah blah.
But I'm already a duke.
Hotel Transylvania?
Are you
Wait, you're a
or your name is
duke?
just Duke? Hey, Kyle. How's it going, man?
He's got Leduc in his name.
Do I have to call you your grace now because you're a duke?
You don't
Nah,
have
if you haven't
to.
before, it's too late.
I'm Haley. I play Captain Aura Stone. She is a tiefling warlock rogue, and I guess I should say she's the best tiefling in the group.
Hands down, no competition.
Debatable.
I don't know. I used to be claim the title as murder tank, but now that Chiwa's here, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a run for my money.
You're still a murder tank because you have
Yeah,
unlimited
pretty
haste.
much murder tank.
Yeah,
Love being a murder tank.
they just keep going. It just keeps going. We're talking about character titles or real life titles. I don't know if any of us have titles. I wish I had a title.
I don't think so.
Lush.
Job title.
La, la, la. All right.
Danny,
Well,
who are you?
oh, I'm Danny. I'm the DM. I started with that, but I'll say it again.
Circles back around to you
Okay.
anyway.
Happy to be here. Hey, Random Turnip, thank you for that, for your donation. Characters can be anything. Jeff the Mute Bard, a regionally renowned artist that draws pictures of his songs, creates an uncanny representation of his subjects, and very generous unless you don't acknowledge his art as song. Interesting.
Nice.
Oh,
That's kind of cool.
Really quick, Manly. Yes, we started trying to go for 7. I don't know why I was looking up here thinking the camera was on my ceiling, but we're trying to go for 7.
Yes, we were supposed to start at 7 tonight. We had a little bit of some tech wonkadoo, and it continues.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's still
love it.
happening.
I love me some Tech Wonkadoo. It's the name of my band.
Ted Wankadoo. La la la. Cross pictures.
What happened last week? Where did we end off?
I'm about to tell
I
you.
wrote down King
Excellent.
No Name Jarrett.
I'm so. These are the best notes. King No Name Jarrett. It's true. Not everyone in
King-
Rimtown knows the name of the king, or they were not willing to divulge the name of the king in the secret city of Gala, city-state country.
It was King No Name question mark, and then
Yes.
Jarrett. So
Yes.
they were two different things.
So Jarrett Valmir and Nigel Werner are about to guide you guys down to the opening to some of the old Goblinkin and Canakin tunnels, basically. Tunnels underneath the town, underneath the city. And pretty much they cross the entire plains of the continent of Salt. The Goblinkin are entirely subterranean in this world. And they will occasionally not suffer, but they will welcome Canakin into their dens, like in case of emergency, right? If there's an earthquake and the Canakin's hut gets destroyed, they're welcome to stay with the goblins until everything's back up and running and they can go out. And kind of vice versa. They have an understanding, but they are not the same people. They don't have permanent dwellings there. Anywho, but what you have seen through your visions, through the use of that special book that allows you to see things that you request, you were able to see that there are masked figures coming from the city, going underneath the city, and then pushing out the Goblinkin and the Canakin from underneath Gala specifically. You see them moving in robes, you see darkness and all this stuff. Beyond that, you don't have too much information. Booba was able to leverage an old, I guess, client's victim, Nigel, who was a teenager who
Good old
was
Nigel.
forced to go to school. So he was there to make sure that everything was okay. And so Bubo kind of intimidated him to be like, hey, you're going to show us where you and your friends hang out. Because they would hang out at the mouth of one of these tunnels. And with the help of Jarrett, you're going to try and find your way into the town. Jarrett will be slightly more useful when you make it into Gala proper once you get back above ground. But Nigel's
Chat
here too.
hears the echo now.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I'm working on a noise gate for Justin's mic, so it's as you're still going. Hopefully, it's working better.
Gotcha. Cool. And I've got Jeff the Mute Bard in my list.
Who's Heron Star? Oh, he's the guide.
Heron Star. No, he was the Heron Star was
Not the
the old warrior that Chiwa ran into at the market when you guys first got to Rimtown.
He was a guide for some reason.
Well, he did tell you where to find the right bar. That was kind
Okay.
of his thing. Yeah, he's a person of interest for the future. Skippity doo.
Oh, it's getting
that.
worse.
There's a little bit.
That one was coming from
Excellent.
You guys said I had an
Haley's
echo
mic.
from my mic that was literally just turning it so my mic wasn't used twice in the stream software. That's possible. But I think the way we're looped in, it's something else.
Yeah.
I'm trying everything. I turning my speaker down. I can barely
No,
hear.
no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, it's not. It's something else.
It's right now. It's Haley's mic.
Oh. Gasp.
Surprise! Joke's on you!
J'accuse microphone.
Oh no. Dun dun dun. Roy Ross doesn't hear it on their side. That's interesting. All right. Well, yeah. So we'll just say that Nigel guides the lot of you.
Nigel.
Yep. So Nigel guides a lot of you.
Little boy.
Little boy. He's the kid, the super nervous kid.
Just said it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't write his name.
So Nigel guides a lot of you down toward the town. Oh, sorry, out of the town towards the plains. And there's a sort of like gnarled old tree not too far from the town. You can tell it's like if you're gonna, it wouldn't make a day of it, but it's maybe a half hour outside of the town. It's a longish walk. And since this tree is by itself, it's not fruit bearing. People kind of ignore it, which is a great place to make it a mouth. So it's got a very wide set root system. And Nigel kind of, hobbles over and he's like, "It's down there, Mr. Bubosa.
What's down there?
The opening to the tunnels that you asked me to show you."
Right. Is there anything down there besides the opening?
Well, I've like I said,
Go
I've
look.
been. Okay.
Quietly.
Nigel, hey, group. We want to
Yes.
see if there's any kind of supply shop that we should go to before we start going into, the castles or the quarries inner workings, or just want to hop down there. Is everyone ready to go? Or
I'm ready. I got lots of chicken.
yeah.
Is,
Okay.
I caught about half of that.
Yeah, you're dipping in and out depending on where your voice is.
Ryan,
Fix it.
I'm trying not to talk too loud because I.
The closer you are to your mic, the more it'll pick up.
Yes.
I think it's just it has a really high threshold for picking up, and so it's not picking up lower frequencies.
Hey, check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's ducking
Art
when
said
you
you
get
have
the
to-
higher tones.
Can you speak a little higher? It might actually.
Should I turn up the volume on? Because every time I speak, I can hear myself in the speaker.
Oh, more of that.
So I'm trying to keep it low because that's annoying to hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's
I can,
okay.
I can turn up the microphone, the trigger thingy, that slide.
Try that.
Okay. Hey.
Bop, bop.
2,
That's
3,
fine.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's better.
9, 10,
Oh,
11. Still
You don't
coming
look
through the
happy.
speaker. It's super.
Digital Nova,
So-
we're not on Discord, unfortunately.
So I think what it is whatever the sensitivity is set at. It's the sensitivity is too high. So it's
Right.
only, it's picking up. It's a dipping.
She was going to remain silent through this episode and let you guys do what you want to do until he fights. God, that's annoying.
yeah. Turn it back to the way you had it, so you're more
Yeah.
comfortable.
Proceed.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I don't.
Chihuahua,
Casual
do
rodeo,
you
thank
need
you for
any
the sub.
supplies? Oh, thanks for the sub. No, he's shaking his head no. All right. Well, Nigel,
Sorry.
I'll go in with you.
Okay. Yes, please.
Is Nigel human?
He is a human. Yes, he's a human kid. I think he's like 19 now. He was younger whenever he encountered Bubo.
Okay. I'll take out my dagger and I'll light it up just so he can see, because I assume he cannot see in the dark.
You are correct. Yeah, no, he cannot
That's
see in
sweet.
the dark. Yeah, so he guides you down, and this is about as far as I ever got. And he goes forward not very far, like maybe 50 feet into this tunnel, and there's a bit of this sort of curve, this like alcove, and you can see where like some kids have made a little fire pit. There's some cups by there and all that. And just on the side of that, it forks in two different directions. So looking straight ahead, there's a wall, and you can either go north, which is to the right, or south to the left.
Is there any thieves' camp anywhere?
Ooh, that's a good question. Investigation check, please. That's
19.
19. Yeah. There's a little bit. And you can see that there's it's basically an exchange map. So it's more instructions on how to interact with the goblinkin. It's like do not rob them, for they'll treat you with kindness. But if you wish to trade with them with your stolen goods, you may always go. And it's like a little hook and a circle. So you can tell that's like part of a map. So it's like if you find this area, this kind of donut shape within the tunnel, that's the place where people would meet with the goblins to do some trade. And that it basically it points you to the west, or sorry, to the south, which is left. Mark it on my map. Yeah, so it would have you travel south and then an immediate north, because it'll kind of bounce up.
Okay. I suppose we should go back and get the group before we go much further, though. I'll head back out of the cave and tell what I found, and I think we should head south. And that the coast is clear if they want to come.
Okay.
Perfect.
I agree. These things sound good to me.
Okay.
And also, Starheart,
What? Yes.
I don't know how tempting it will be.
Yes, sorry. I had a little too much this morning, and now I'm hearing things.
That's all right. I
Specifically,
just
I'm
need you
hearing
to. Okay. Just repeat after me. I, Starheart, will not steal anything from the goblins.
You better mean it.
I start. How to steal things from the goblins.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That's not quite what I was expecting to hear.
I said, I, Starheart, will steal things from the goblins.
Ah,
Nope, not
quite
accurate.
right.
Try again.
You're missing one word in there, is all you're really missing.
No, I, Starheart, am the best. We can all agree with that.
Debatable.
Starheart, if you steal from the
my
goblins.
Gosh, Boobo, just be cool. Just this once. Please, be cool. Say I'm the best, please.
Have you seen my portraits? I'm already cool.
Boobo, come on, for me.
I'm so particularly pleased that you all think you're very cool. However, perhaps we have business to attend to.
Starheart,
No, I
if you
think
steal
we
from
can
the
discuss
goblins, we will disown you.
Joining
Okay,
us
let's
down
go.
here.
Okay, I won't steal from them unless they deserve to be stolen from.
Or was that you?
Which they don't.
Let's move on.
Garrett, you're joining us down here.
Yes, of course. I have to accompany you so we can get inside the main city. That's where I can help you most.
Ah, yes. I thought you were going to meet us in the city.
I suppose I could do that as well. I thought you might need my assistance.
Well, if
Yes,
you're
we need
here,
it.
why do we need Nigel?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Jarrett is more familiar with
The inside of
Quarry
the city.
itself, whereas
Yes, I do know the city. This is true. I do not know these tunnels very well. I am more dangerous than I look.
You seem pretty dangerous. Wouldn't it be more advantageous for you to meet us in the city instead of coming up? Suppose we get in trouble in these tunnels. Something goes wrong and you're not there, or you get in trouble as well too, and something goes bad. We need you to get in that city for us to get to you.
Well, I suppose I could. Yes, I could scurry back and head inside.
Chihuahua, he's a bit well known in this city. I think it would actually be best if he was underground with us.
Well, he told us he
Or we
actually
could
had
put him in the bag of holding and just keep him with us.
well, he
There's
told
no
us
air
he
in
had a
there.
contact
In there.
inside the city that he was going to help us out with.
What if, so I don't steal anything, if I go with Jarrett and then I'll make sure that no one figures out who he is? We will be in disguise.
That's a
I've only known you
terrible
for a
idea.
short time, and I don't think I've ever seen you stealthy.
I am stealthy AF as Flufidin.
Stealthy ass.
You know what would be extremely Starheart if we sneak under the entire city through this tunnel system. That's as sneaky as it gets.
Yes, I could do the sneak. I lead the sneak.
And
Can I start?
Nigel's leading this sneak.
March sneaking.
Garrett, what say you?
Very well. I'll meet you all inside. Best of luck down here. I'm not certain what you will face.
Well, Bubo seems to have a lot of trust in Nigel, so, yeah.
I mean,
we're
not really.
confident in him.
He's just been down here, so it's better than nothing.
He said he hasn't gone from 50 feet. There's a junction coming up, and he hasn't gone from that.
Yeah, then he's pretty much useless after that.
Gotcha. Well, Jared, you don't know these tunnels either, do you?
No, but I would like to think I'm more formidable than this child.
I would agree. You should stick around.
True. So if something goes wrong, at least Starheart here can message you while you're in the city, or...
Wait, isn't he staying with us?
Chiwa, is it... Do you have
Yes.
some sort of problem with me?
He's throwing down the gauntlet.
I'm just trying to gain the best strategy. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
But I also
Yeah,
don't
look
believe in
out.
splitting the party.
Well, he isn't. I'm sorry, I didn't know if he was part of the party. I believe. I'm sorry, I assumed that
He's a
you were
trust-
from an outside
He is a
source.
trusted colleague.
Yeah, of course, and I don't mean any offense. I was just merely thinking about strategy-wise. Having someone on the outside, a scout, someone who can relay information to us on the outside while we're under tunnels trying to get to the city. That's all.
I see.
Boobo, could you put one of your portraits outside that has like eyes? You know, like the
No.
portrait that is definitely a portrait, but that we know might not be definitely a portrait.
One, no idea what you're talking about. Two, I don't have any
The
focus
mimic.
on me.
Quick moment. Geekly Inc., thank you for the raid. Welcome, friends.
Oh my
How are
goodness,
ya?
thank you.
You're on
you.
the
Welcome,
verge
guys.
of a deep dark
Over.
tunnel. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. This is Sahlen's Legacy. This is a live play of D&D. It's a lot of fun. Stuff's happening. And actually, now's a good time for this tense conversation to be interrupted by our our tipped character. So, as you all are having this terse conversation, you hear sort of like the jingle of bells and the strumming of instruments, but you realize they're all hanging on the back of this person who instead has a large sheet of paper and a pen, and he's just like, he's going crazy, but he's still walking with this great grace and everything. And when he finally comes forth, he holds up. Oh, you can't see it. I'm so sad. It's a beautiful portrait of himself singing to the stars and all of these things. And at the very, very bottom, it just says, Jeff. And he introduces himself and he gives a grand bow. Greetings, adventurers. Thank you, raiders. Welcome.
Greetings.
My name is Jeff.
That's like Sala. Greetings. Where did we see him?
And you did that
Was
to
he-
Starheart?
He greets you all as a group. Thank you for the follow, Rissa92. Name is Jeff.
What is he wearing?
So he's got his instruments hanging on his back. He's got very kind of flashy clothing. Like he looks like any other bard that you would meet around, but it looks like most of his instruments are decoration. He doesn't really seem to play them. Instead, he just seems to draw things and just throw them about. And as
He's
soon as he hands you
flashy.
that first one, huh?
He's flashy.
Yes, he's very flashy.
Okay, cool.
What's his race?
He is a human. Human, long hair. Yeah, the more central to the continent and the more easterly you go, the more humans you're going to bump into.
His name is
So it's clearly a
G.
portrait of singing. Can I, seeing that he doesn't look like he's just minding his own business doing art down here, can I quickly look at the portrait to see if is he singing into the stars? If the stars look like it's musical notes?
Yeah. So he's both drawing like the feel of his song, but also the actual notes. Should anybody ever pick it up to play it, and it's sort of just like it's a happy little ballad. It's probably about his adventures or something like that, and the lyrics would be broken down into the pictures that are in that thing. He's got this big sort of like bucktooth smile happening too. He's just a very friendly looking guy.
Well, hi.
This is lovely.
He draws another picture that just shows it, and it's fast. This dude is super quick, and it's a picture of himself, the lot of you, and like the grand horizon in front of you all traveling forward together.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing! And your clothes are amazing. You dressed really. Okay, everyone, who is your clothier?
He just draws a duck's foot And holds it up.
You-
No. Oh, he is the. Wait, no, you.
Do you speak?
My name is. Oh. Well then, we'll get along great because I can talk for the both of us. So I'll be Jeff's translator, everyone. I am the official translator of Jeff the Bard.
Is Jeff going to help us, Nigel, or is this your friend who's going to help us through the tunnels? Or?
I'll be completely honest. I've never seen him before, but he seems friendly enough.
Right.
They've never met before, but he is friendly. This is what Jeff has said to me.
He doesn't.
Jeff just kind of is like,
Jeff, we're on our way through these tunnels. You look magnificent. I don't think you should be following us right now.
he draws himself very sad with like a rain cloud above him.
Perhaps
Jeff
do you
is
have any
very sad.
adventuring gear that you could wear? That you could put on. Adventuring gear.
Oh,
Yes.
and he rummages through his pack. He drops a couple of banjos, guitars that just kind of rattle around and fall. He doesn't really notice them. And he pulls out it's like a super gaudy cape on one side, but he flips it inside out really quick and it's all black on the outside. And he pulls it on and he just kind of,
Well, he's ready.
Andre, you're encouraging this chap here to come with us?
I mean, the more the merrier, really. Why
Chiwa,
not?
why don't you want anyone to come with us? You're very protective of this secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
We
Sorry,
are
I just felt like
going
saying that.
to a city that is being run secretly by, well, now we know who it is, that could have a lot of dangers, and we're asking for everyone to come on aboard. I'm just not one for putting people's lives in danger. Forgive me.
We're not asking everyone. We're asking Nigel because Nigel's Nigel and his name is very dignified. And then we're asking our new friend Jeff because Jeff is the flashiest dresser I've ever seen and draws really well. And then we're asking Jarrett because Jarrett is our friend who knows the things. And I think he have a homunculus at one point, and I wanted one. So maybe he could also give me one if we get through the tunnel.
that's not entirely how homunculi work. However, I believe you have enough party as it is. I can sneak around the other side, make my way through the wall, and meet you all inside, if this is what you all like. If not, you can put it to a vote. I sincerely just want to help however I can at this point.
Of course, and that's fine too. I was just, like I said, merely thinking strategy-wise. Yeah, please.
Do you
Captain
have any
Nora,
way we can... If you left, Jarrett, do you have any way we could communicate with you?
I am capable of sending a message, and I am, yes, and receiving as well, and I know all of you, so you should all be able to contact me with no issue.
Oh,
And I
I'm
can
just
send you
trying
a
to-
message.
I just don't want you to tire yourselves with sending messages back and forth. That's effort that could possibly be used elsewhere.
We'll keep
That's
it low,
Okay, then it's
low communication until something absolutely goes wrong.
we take it to a vote. All those in favor of Jarrett staying say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Me. Oh, I.
All those in favor of Jarrett not staying say nay.
I think we got it.
Well, there's Nigel here and Jeff. They have a voice.
I'll be
Well,
honest,
just-
I'm only going to vote for whatever Bubo votes for because I'm afraid he's going to hurt me.
You shouldn't be afraid of me, son.
Oh,
Are you? And forgive me, I'm new. Are you guys just used to just picking up people who look cool or flamboyant and sending them to dangerous locations, or?
Essentially,
Well, I mean,
yes.
we picked
Yeah, it's
up you,
100%
didn't
what we do.
And this is kind of dangerous. So, welcome. We are a group.
Jeff,
Yeah, you guys are.
wearing might be a
boss.
little dangerous, and I wouldn't want you to put yourself in his way. Your art is lovely, and we would hate for it to be robbed of by this world if something happened to you.
He quickly draws another sketch, and it shows him like on a field flinging his drawings and enemies falling before them. And it's like they seem to like leap off of the page as that's happening. He's just like,
I kind of want to see this in person.
I believe
that
that
mean?
means that he is quite capable of defending himself.
Jeff,
Yes.
do you understand what's at this city?
He says no, he doesn't.
Right.
I go over to Jeff and I whisper in his ear. Or I guess I would have to like.
Okay, Jeff, if you Bubo, you should draw a portrait of Bubo and give it to him because he really likes to collect them and he'll love you. Because your drawings are magnificent. Yeah, do it.
I thought he was.
he does a perfect drawing of Bubo and just kind of throws it over.
To me.
Yes.
I see. What does it look like?
Draw something and attack me with your drawing.
Yeah, one second. Yeah, so for you, Bubo, it looks like this. It's a really nice charcoal drawing. So he's got this, basically a charcoal pencil, and he's just drawn. It's very
My question-
realistic. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is it like more realistic than it is like an artist's interpretation? Or is it like a 1-to-1, like a police character sketch where it's like super accurate? Or is it like a very nice artistic interpretation that would be very interesting?
It is. It's a blend of the first and the third. Like it is very technically accurate, but it still has clearly his own stamp of artistry. It's very smooth lines, like kind of like the Italian masters. It's that sort of. There is a stylization there, but the anatomy is so good it doesn't matter that it's stylized.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's just good. It's like it's kind of like Ninja Turtles when they do that sketch of Donnie, or not Donnie, of Raph, or fuck, who was it? Who was relaxing? I don't remember. Was it Donnie? I don't remember. On the chair.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
Leonardo. So it's like that. It's like that kind of sketch. So there's not a lot of like extra tones or anything, but it's very pretty. And you were asking him to draw something that you could attack?
Oh, sure. Can you show us kind of your ability real fast?
Draw something real quick.
I come out and I take this Sahlen shield out and just put it in front of me. Go ahead, attack me.
So he flings this sheet of paper at you, and as it starts to kind of glide, you can see his eyes start to just glow for a second, just and from it he had drawn a sort of like a feline. It wasn't specific, so it's not exactly a tiger, not exactly a panther or anything like that, but this feline head and claws come out to like at you.
Whoa. That's impressive.
Does it hit, or is it like a magical thing?
It would hit. Let's see. Actually, what's your AC?
It's 17.
17. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't
So,
hit.
so as you pull the shield up, it's just kind of like it slashes, and when it misses, it just retreats back into the paper, and that page is inert.
So it was a.
He's trying to trick you, Danny. He's trying to load up the shield.
Oh, right. Sorry, say that again.
It was a practical animal that came out.
Oh no, it was still a spell. So yeah, if you're trying to absorb, it would have absorbed.
Yeah, I would have liked to use the reaction because it was I'm doing this for my practicing as well too.
Yeah.
So I want to try and harness the Sahlen shield and absorb the spell.
Yeah. So then instead of it just missing and falling to the ground, that feline gets pulled into the shield, like it's just jumped through another plane of existence. The paper still falls inert, and then there's just a bit of a sheen that goes across the shield.
Cool.
And he's just kind of like,
well, I was testing you so I could test this out too. So well done.
Once again,
He says,
straightens
"Whoa,
his.
that shield's amazing. How did that happen? I don't know."
Well, Jeff, it sounds like you are game to come along with us, but just know that we do not take betrayal lightly.
He just draws Everybody just kind of like holding hands in a circle.
Insight check.
Performance check.
What can I infer from that drawing?
18.
18. You can tell he's telling the truth. He's probably just looking for something to do. Probably a lot of people
Alright.
don't take him seriously as a fighter because of the fact that he can't speak. So the fact that you guys are even willing to give him the time of day, he's like, yeah, I'll fight for these people, whatever. And you do think, like, when he said earlier, like, he could really handle himself, you believe him.
Or killing someone for no apparent reason. As I look over at Garrett.
Right, okay. Oh, Madam Gandalf, thank you for the raid! Yay! Thank you, Madam Gandalf. Let's first off.
Shadow not
Hello.
pass.
Yeah.
Shut up, Crass!
Shall not. Oh no, there's no one at the end of that. Darkness shall never fail you. There you go. That's the actual link. Click that one. Go give her a follow, please. Madam Gandalf. Hi, friend. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just entered a deep, dark tunnel. They've just befriended a character dropped, which was a mute bard. And we're about to have some fun RP at ahead as Chiwa is finally calling out Jarrett for his poor actions. This is fun. All right, Chiwa. Out with it then. Thank you for the follow on this
I'm all about doing something a little chaotic for the greater good. Being a soldier, you have to make those kind of decisions.
Right.
Fast, even. And I'm sure they're not easy. If they're easy, then something's wrong with you or whoever's making those decisions. When you came out and told us nonchalantly that you had killed Pad, it just didn't sit well with me. Now, you don't know me from Adam. I don't know you from Saul. But I just kind of have my eye on you now, if I'm being completely transparent.
Certainly. Now, my duty, my sworn duty, whether I am accepted in my homeland or not, is to the crown. And King Hinso is the one that I serve.
Wait. I just had a record scratch moment. If there are records in this world, in case not, a record of my own. I keep records of my memories in a diary, and so I just had a scratch of one of those. Anyway,
Yes.
what god? I mean, king? You said his
Hinso
name?
is the name of the King of Gala, and I do not tell you this lightly. His name is meant to be secret from outsiders.
How do you spell that? She asks loudly.
In your tongue, Kinso. Kinso.
How do you spell it in your tongue?
I'd have to draw it for you.
Table talk. We know Kurluk is on the throne right now, right?
Yes, you do know
Yeah.
he's on the throne.
He
And so does
not.
he. Well,
Oh, so does he.
Jarrett probably does, but he doesn't necessarily know if the king is dead.
Copy that. Thank you.
He just knows that someone has occupied, like the place is taken over. But there's also rumors that there are still nobles doing their jobs in town. So the commoners are probably unaware as they're amassing in the center inner city, because there's another wall around the palace and
Copy
that's
that,
probably
thank
where
you.
everything's happening. Sure.
Sorry, please continue.
Yeah. Now, I tell you the king's name because we are all in this together. Now, if I were to say the king has been overrun, the people of Rintown would spread the word. And then people from all of the other nations who have constantly tried to siege our beautiful city-state will come once again. Now, someone may have succeeded temporarily, but I have a plan for that. I want to see my king back on the throne. I want to see you and your friend reunited. I was fairly fond of Nitsuj, though you can't tell it from my face.
You are very stoic. We can't tell much from your face or your tone. It's also very stoic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I respect your honor for the king. I do.
Thank you.
And Shiwa, don't think you know us so well. Jarrett may have been extremely honest about Pad, but we don't have clean hands either.
None of us do. But I'm glad that we were able to talk about it. And I should have just come up and talked to you instead of trying to instigate anything.
Well, I appreciate that, and I can understand this. A sudden execution is not normal where you are from. But you mentioned war. It is similar to protect a crown.
Oh, I completely agree. And
Good. We can
me
move
actually
on.
trying to get you away from these tunnels, it actually was a strategy. I wasn't trying to push you away. I was just, many options are avail in a chess game to take out the king, or
Well,
so
Shiwa,
have you.
if we need eyes above ground, Jarrett did say he's got a friend in the Red Guard who could be eyes for us up there while we're down here.
Absolutely, yeah. That's true. That's who I forgot you were mentioning. I know you had somebody, but I didn't know. I forgot who it was. So, but if we're all here and we have this cool-looking bard here, let's go get and kick some ass and save your king.
Good. We've got a long way to go. Let's move.
So he, as you all are walking, he messages Captain Lamar, eyes out, eyes open. Anything strange, you let me know. We're on our way through the underside. I'm not sure where we'll come up, but once we are there, I will let you know.
You didn't tell him who you were. That's the number one rule of message sending. You say, "Hi, it's me, Jarrett." Or
I'll
it's
take that
me.
into consideration next time.
You're welcome.
You all travel south.
Are there any people in these tunnels besides goblins, or just?
Not at this particular moment that you can hear, but as you round the corner, so as you travel down the tunnel south, you do hear some noise to the north. And when you do look north, you can see that it splits around. And Aura, you might recognize this as that sort of donut shape that the thieves' cant was giving you on the wall.
This is that trading circle where you can trade goods. Dirty goods and regular goods. Does anyone here speak Goblin?
No.
Unfortunately not.
I do.
Of course you do.
Oh, God. Of course you do.
I am the speaker of the people. You're welcome.
Starheart, could you please announce to the room, we come in peace and we bear gifts.
What kind
And
of
stay on
gifts?
script. No.
Please don't do that.
What kind of gifts?
I'll take off the bag that the chicken came in, and I'll open the bag and I'll waft the chicken. Okay, go ahead,
We
Starheart.
have chicken. We're giving them a chicken?
Yes, you all collected food
Yes.
last time to trade with the goblins.
What if they're vegetarians?
They are not.
They're goblins. They're not.
Just please tell them we come in peace, we bring gifts, we would appreciate their help.
And
Okay.
say nothing else.
Wait, so we come in peace, we have presents, and we need your help?
Yes.
Food. Yes.
We have the food. We need the food help? Okay.
We come in peace, we bring gifts, we need your help.
Yes.
Hello, Goblin Kingdom!
Are you moving forward as you say this?
Yes.
Okay.
So I move a few steps forward because I feel like I need room.
Hello, Goblin Kingdom! It is us, the bearer of gifts. We come in peace. We have food, and what was the last thing?
In
we
Goblin,
wish
you hear,
you no harm.
please, quiet. quiet, please, come here.
I'm okay.
I turn around and I go,
To everyone else, all you heard is like,
I think it's going well.
so you head around the corner and you see two goblins, female and a male, huddled with a Kennekin, which is a dog person in this world. And they look horrified, and they're all looking off to their right, towards towards the next tunnel that spokes out from this sort of donut. But
So
they gesture you in.
2 goblins and a Kennekin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was told to aggrandize and be loud, that our presence would be known. But I didn't realize there might be other presences we didn't want to know of our presence. But we bring presents. The homophone of presents.
The goblins are trying to talk, and they're too shaken. So the Kennekin kind of gets them to sit down, and he stands up, which doesn't make him much taller.
Really quick, are they wounded?
No, they just look terrified.
They're just okay.
Right,
I pull my flask out and I offer.
The Kennekin takes the flask in his thumbless hand, and he gives each of them a gulp.
Mm-hmm.
Can I insight check their body movements?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, we can see them.
Did you guys see them? I thought they pulled me into a corner.
So were you?
Yeah, I thought it was
Did the
just me
map
too.
send? I tried to send you guys.
Yeah, I got the text.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're on the other side
Where's-
of that circle of stone. So
Oh.
you might have had to creep up to peek around to get a look at them.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So the Kennekin starts to speak to you, Starheart. And, Hello, I'm Gobo.
Hello.
I was told that these two, I ran into them as I ran down to hopefully get a meal, but they were told to wait by the families, and they have not come yet, but we hear screaming and death throughout the tunnels. And they have not come.
Are they children? They were told by the families to stay. Are they children?
Yes.
Oh. Are you children?
No. I am 8.
In Kennekin years?
Yes. But no. Well, yes. I am old for our race.
Danny, question. I don't know much about Kennekin. Is that old?
That's old for him.
Okay.
Yeah, they live anywhere between 15 and 20, or old enough. He's an adult.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no worries, Vampaloth. Yeah, we are fairly rules light here. A lot of this world is homebrew, so we've made up a lot of stuff. We've merged stuff through conversations that have happened off camera, so we're not 100% by the book here. But I appreciate.
I
the
really
questions.
did it
Thanks for
just-
asking.
Because I like to sneak around. So anyway,
Okay. Mr. Gobo, would you prefer to stay here, or would you like to come with me?
Well, I just wanted
The three of you.
to keep an eye on these two. These two should not go where the screams are going.
No, away from the screams. If we go the other way of the screams.
I could get them to come out. Yes.
Okay.
so I kind of do like a holding hand train. So I'm holding one goblin, and then I imagine Kennekin in the middle, and the other goblin, or the 2 goblins in the middle, sort of thing. And I'm leading the way, and Kennekin's behind, and we're going back to the group.
Yeah. They happen to follow.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
they
say
follow.
in-
They're shaky, and they're just.
okay. I say to the 2 goblins, the 2 little ones,
My name is Starheart, and I'm going to make sure that nothing happens to you, okay? we're going to go to a place where it's quiet. Okay.
And then as we're going towards like rounding the corner to everyone, I do this to just be like, okay, we're quiet, we're quiet. And I come and I'm like, who's the most like maternal paternal of everyone here? It's not me. I just let everyone know very I was like, probably Andre. Yeah,
Probably.
the dad.
And I say, this is Gobo, and these are our two new friends. They have been startled by some, and I do this like that
Scream.
way,
Mhm.
and
Let them what?
Like
I don't.
What's
I don't know what that
They
is.
see
Is that
it.
an animal or a creature?
but I'm trying not to remind them that they heard
And-
scream.
And as you mention the screams, you just hear like echoing throughout all of the caverns. You can't even tell how far or near whatever as it bounces around.
Oh, is this the monster drop that we didn't get to last week?
No, but it's in the document.
Remember that guy?
I didn't remember.
So they are waiting for their family, Andre, and their children, Aura and Bobo and Chiba. And we are going to make sure they don't have any more traumatic experiences today.
Why don't we
Well, then
have
they should leave the cave and not come with us.
right?
Yes.
I would
Bobo?
happily take them out.
Yeah, Nigel.
That's true. He doesn't know anything else. Just send him with them.
That makes perfect sense, actually.
What are they running away from?
I go to the goblins and I sit down. Are they about my size or are they a little shorter?
They're like maybe a hair taller than you because you're really small. But they're young, so they're still pretty small.
Just out of deference, as well as just to be even, I'm not intimidating, but just even less so, to show that I mean no harm. I go to my knees, and then I take one of each hand, and I say,
Can you please tell me what happened? If you're comfortable.
As
oh
you're
my
saying
god,
this,
I gave alcohol to children.
it's medieval world.
Yeah,
Also,
goblins, it's
Elmondo,
fine.
that's hilarious. Just kill him. Problem solved. No more traumatic experiences ever.
That'll work.
Well, they'll get a buzz maybe. They won't be.
Jeff
I
the
don't know.
Bard, he comes up and he's just gestures as if to say like, "May I try?"
Mm-hmm.
And he leans down, gives the same look to the kid goblin, and he puts a hand on the kid's shoulder, and he takes out his charcoal pencil with the other, and he has his sketchbook in front of him, and he just kind of like his eyes once again sort of glow, and he draws what the kids saw, and you see as he sketches it. Let me describe this properly. Black hoods with black robes with lots of sort of geometric lines all over it. White ceramic mask covering the face, and it looks like the body is not a body. It seems to be a mass of smaller items, sort of making up the larger. And as he continues and finishes the drawing, you see goblins clawing to get away as they're being overrun by these smaller shapes. Behind, there are additions of skulls and meat and blood as these things are becoming devoured. And he finishes the drawing and he peels it away from the kid as soon as he's done. And he hands it to you.
Nigel,
I hand it
thank
to
you
Aura.
for leading us along. Take them
Yes,
out
ma'am.
of here.
Yes, ma'am.
Get them someplace safe.
Yes.
Go.
And he grabs all three of them. The Mechanican just jumps along. And you can hear them protest as they leave because they're waiting for their folks, but you have a very strong feeling they're not going to show.
I give so Nigel. I told Nigel.
in a half hour, I'm going to message you to know that everyone's safe. Okay?
Right.
And then to the little ones, I give. I hope I see them again. I give them my my bracer.
Wow. Okay.
Why? Why not?
No, just wow. That's
Oh.
awesome.
Just because I've given it to Andre before when he knew. So I give. I go to the two little ones. And I say,
One time, I was very far away from my family, and this reminds me of them because they gave it to me. So I would like you to hold on to this, okay? Because I'm like Auntie Starheart now or something like that. So here we go.
They take it. They're still very emotionally charged.
yeah.
But
Poor-
the Kanakin Gobo, he looks at you and he nods. He's like, I'll explain it to them.
Thank you.
Chiwa, you're an orc of light. Does this look like undead or demonic entity?
That's nothing I've ever seen before. Andre, is this something out of your realm?
I go up to the image and I look. Danny,
Yeah.
do I recognize this?
Make a history check. There's a chance you would know this.
History. Uh, 20. Non-natural.
Well, then there you go. So you know this as an aberration. Whatever this is most likely, they have some autonomy, but mostly they are raised to follow a certain task. And you're assuming from the explanation that their task has been to purge the entirety of the goblin tunnels. And I don't remember if have I given you all a sort of brief history of the goblin tunnels in this world.
Not really, but you kind of told us about the goblins and kind of
Give
the
subs
peaceful-
option.
Yeah, thanks for gifting all those.
Look at all those gift subs. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
peaceful. I think you put it on Discord actually. Kind of the.
You did a while back, but I'm not sure if I ever said it on here. So
I don't
quick
remember,
moment.
to be honest.
So the Goblinkin of Salt, they're different from most goblins. They are purely subterranean. So the fact that they're about to go up means that Gobo's going to have to find them cover almost immediately. They have translucent
Oh,
skin.
that's right. Oh.
So they've developed translucent skin, and mostly, most of them are blind. Like if they see, it's kind of a fluke, and it doesn't really matter unless they get above ground. They have a very strong sense of hearing and smell. Their language is constituted of clicks and high-pitched barks to help them see. They can hold their breath for extended periods of time and sense movement in water. They have no central government or allegiances. They're everywhere except directly within the mountains of gnomes and dwarves, who aggressively purged them because they were misunderstood, but they are peaceful. The worst mischief that ever happens with them is they'll occasionally burrow underneath farmland and nick crops.
Right.
And heavy rains will kind of flush them out of those dwellings, and they'll make new ones. But generally, they'll keep to themselves. If they're robbing a farm, it's because they're desperate. They're friends to the Kennekin, which we've talked about. They'll forage and hunt alongside each other until it's safe for the goblins to return underground. And likewise, if the Kennekin are ever endangered by orc marauders who have now organized in current history, they're welcome to burrow deeper underground to avoid them with the goblins. And they also have what's called a rooting ritual, where members of different families, say during a marriage or something, they'll dig a connecting tunnel from each of their roots, which is how this has gotten so massive. So, like, imagine every family that's ever bonded over time since in the history of this race. If those connections are made, they dig a tunnel to connect. So they call these roots. And then the tunnels are collapsed when the last of a house has died or when a feud has built to the point of taking a life. And it's not uncommon for goblins to have 3 to 5 roots connected to their homes, or when younger goblins are starting their new ones, will start with occasionally none. And it's sort of inspired by a real-life city called Kaymakli, which is an underground city in Turkey. So visually, that just like blew my mind. Like, that's a thing. Imagine that.
What kind of like livelihood furnishings are we seeing in the tunnel so far?
So where you are is sort of it's a meeting area. So this is the place where trade happens. So there are animal skins and blankets, hides, that sort of thing. There are some sconces for fires, but they haven't been lit. There's a brazier or two to also keep this area warm and welcoming. And that's kind of it. They're not a very complex culture. They're just kind of eat, hang out, be nice. Yeah. So
What's the floor of this tunnel like? Is it stone? Is it soft dirt?
soft dirt? Soft dirt. There are protrusions of stone, and they'll choose to sort of make those the walls or the column supporting areas. But that's just kind of happenstance. They're not carving. They're tunneling.
The ceiling is earth, or does it have like stanchions that are?
It's earth. It's earth, and if there are stones that are being held up by various like roots and stuff like that. So they're smart diggers. There's not a lot of like everything looks sound and safe as far as construction goes.
Okay.
I want to ask us.
Should I let Jarrett know about the goblins and Gobo and Nigel?
He's right here. He's right here.
Hello.
Wait, I thought Jared
Nope.
left.
You just did.
Nope.
Nigel
he's
left.
okay.
Jared's still here.
Remember that time you voted for him to stay?
Yeah. No, my brain was thinking he was gone for some reason, and I would have sent the kids with Jarrett to have him protect the kids.
Nigel.
Jarrett, do you think you should protect Nigel and Gobo and the kids?
I don't.
Jared should stay.
No, I think he's fine.
I think the kids are fine.
Yeah.
I say holy weapons out, and I summon the fates.
Yeah.
And I'll even cast my haste to just get ready for anything.
I'll
Of course.
on that I'll take the Sawlight sword that I have and combine it with my staff. Get that ready.
Jarrett, he reaches to he opens his cloak and he reaches into a pouch, and it looks like a regular water skin, but when he pops the tab, you recognize it as that same liquid silver that he had you all collect a very long time ago. So he pops the cork and he like slices his palm with his teeth so that there is some blood, and you see him just the blood takes shape, dips into the silver, pulls it out, and the liquid into a lance into his hand.
Got it. So cool.
It's a lance. Hello.
Made out of Beskar, right?
All right. So which way do we go?
Starheart, which way did they say it came from?
The right.
They're right. So if you're looking at the map, that would be the left. So the west.
Yeah. I get my tomahawk and it's glowing gold around the head of it. Pull out Sahlen's the Sawlight shield. If we see anything, does anyone need help with? I can bless some people.
I mean, wouldn't hurt.
I'll take it.
Also, Chiwa, side note, if we come across a blue dragon, do not hurt the blue dragon.
Don't hurt the blue dragon. Okay. All right.
Just in case.
It's a baby, right? It was a young dragon.
He's young, yeah.
It was a young, probably a wormling, not necessarily like a baby, but yeah,
Right.
juvenile.
Just specifying.
Okay.
I don't know how far we are, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pulsate 60 foot diameter around me to divine sense.
Sure.
Do I feel anything close, or are we still kind of far away?
Yes, you actually feel that there is something waiting in 60. You would actually know in either tunnel to the west. There's something, but if you look dead ahead, you can't see it.
There's definitely something just
Oh, that's upside down.
That's how it was sent to us. Sorry.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh, that now your directions make sense. I was a
Donut
little
at the bottom. Donut at the bottom.
So we're
Sorry, that's how it's sent to us.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're coming from the top, right?
No,
Yes.
so take
Yes,
this
yeah. So you guys are coming from the top.
okay.
I wrote all my stuff the other way.
And then
Gotcha.
we went left to the donut.
Yeah, we're in the
Yeah.
donut.
So then those two corridors that I'm talking about that you're sensing from are these two right below my finger.
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
There we go.
So
The top. Where are we? Are we closer to the top one or the bottom one on this?
I
map?
think you're closer to the top one because you're kind of at the bottom of that donut
The top what?
the top
of these two
corridor.
corridors up top right here.
Top halfway, connecting to the donut.
I'm getting a sense of something this way and something down that way.
Through both tunnels.
South, just west,
Do I hear?
just to the left of us, and then south left of us.
Yeah.
Can I make out any? When the goblins were screaming or anything, can I make out words? Or with my, am I able to make out any? Okay,
It,
no,
it
it's just-
wasn't words. It was just cries of pain.
that makes sense.
All right, let's see if we can sneak up on whatever we're getting ourselves into.
Okay.
Go
Are you
first.
heading down? All right.
Yeah, I'll go straight across and start kind of walking slowly in a ready
I'll
position.
go with him.
Okay. As you walk, you can feel the earth getting a little bit softer under your feet.
I have dark vision.
Sure. Okay. So then you can see that the earth is not completely still. The soil looks richer than normal, and you're realizing it's not that red of a really good soil. It is the red of partially eaten flesh, as you see bones and skulls
Because
upon
we're
the ground.
We're still under that red clay, right? This is all the red clay stuff, or no?
There is some of that in there, like that mineral is present in these tunnels, but it's not necessarily, it's not as prevalent. It starts to wean out the deeper you go.
Copy that.
Within the
These
walls
are no
where you
fortune
find
cookies.
wisdom. And then you, actually, pretty much, you actually make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Me?
This is myself and Tua.
Yeah.
Okay. +3.
Okay. Let's have advantage. Thank goodness. There's Houston. Oh, dang. That's real bad.
10.
Oh. 17.
17. All right.
Well, I rolled a 5, but then I have a +9 saving throw.
Yeah. No, it's 10 for me.
Sorry.
All right. So that is a fail. So instead of rolling it, I'll just have to take the mid, and that's going to be 22 necrotic damage. And as the second, like you disrupt one of the corpses by stepping down, and it just dislodges it, you see these deep red larvae start to just wriggle up, and they both just completely engulf your bodies. So that is, you're now blinded and restrained as these creatures are wrapping on top of you. And the rest of you now see this. It's instantaneous. It is a full swarm.
Get back! Get back!
Wasn't enough for the save?
What was that?
18 wasn't enough for the save?
Woof.
Yeah.
You guys get back! Don't stand on anything.
Oh, so I took 22 as well, Danny. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Damn. Don't. Ow, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Is it?
How far ahead are you guys in this tunnel?
I was gonna say, do we hear her?
We should be right there.
Yeah, you see it happening.
Yeah.
You're just right behind them. They just got there first.
Yeah.
We can roll initiative.
How wide is this
now.
tunnel?
Gotcha.
How wide is it? It is, let's see, 5, 10, about 10. It's pretty tight.
Okay, so you got 2 people. So
And this on-screen map, did we pick the top one or the bottom one?
top.
Cool. Closest to Danny Path.
Okay.
Tigron, no, this is not the monster drop from last week. I am still sitting on that until necessary. It will happen tonight, though.
Is it
I give
hatching?
you a marching order.
marching order, I think, is you. So Justin and Haley are 1st.
Mhm.
And then I would have probably been in the middle. So I'd probably be right behind you guys. Bubo and Starheart, where are you guys?
I tend to, in any sort of combat sort of thing, I feel like I tend to be nearish Bubo.
Yeah, she's in front of me. I take up the rear.
Okay.
And Jarrett is probably closer to the front, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be up closer.
So Andre and Jarrett are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the bard at?
Jeff will probably be behind them.
Jeff.
Yeah, he's back with me and Starheart.
Okay.
I had several questions to ask him about his portrait. I got a 21.
21. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Is this for initiative?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I got a 4.
I got. Wait, what is this?
Dice. You.
Oh no, I got a 20. I got a nat 20.
Nice.
No, I have to roll a 20 on my stuffed sharp dice, and it's sewed.
It's their sword. Yeah, their sharp dice.
Love it. That's why I was like, wait, what did I roll?
How does that work if someone gets a natural 20 with no dex and someone gets a dirty 20 with a high dex?
Get them all out now, kids. All right.
That's why I like the new dice. They're like actually sharp.
Right.
Oh, they're
They are on
Yeah.
brand.
On point. Literally.
Eh.
Okay, so I've got Bubo's, Aura's, Starheart's. Andre, you got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Chihuahua?
Well played.
Chihuahua has 19.
19.
Dang.
All right, Bubo, you're up.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. Can I see what is the issue with them and what's going on, or is it too dark? Am I too far away?
It's not too dark for you. It's not too far away for you either. You are able to
Okay.
see that your two companions have been completely engulfed in flesh-eating larvae.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yikes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh. And it's just coming from the ground where they stepped, pretty much?
Yes.
Okay. There's no inference that it's something else further down the tunnel that's causing it. It's definitely coming from up underneath them. And from where they stepped.
This particular batch, yes.
Copy that. Great. I don't know what to do. So they're covered in it.
Mhm.
Do I notice if it came from a particular spot in the ground, or is it literally like from underneath their feet?
So it was from underneath their feet, but you could tell they were previously feasting on these bodies, and they've been disturbed, and so now they've just launched on to the new meal.
Got it.
Oh.
Sorry, let me look at the... Where are you?
While he's looking for that again, Danny, you said we're restrained and what else?
Blinded.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Blinded by the light.
See this?
Okay, I'm wondering
Yes.
if... Because, I've got my staff, and it typically can create, like, a thorny or whatever type of underbrush, or, it's got that feature. I'm wondering if I can create some sort of plant-like... I don't want to say cage, but something that comes up around them and has the ability to, like, scrape off the larvae as it like grows around them. So this time,
Okay.
instead of entangling somebody, and entrapping them, it kind of sort of is, but it's also working to using the branches, thorns, and or leaves, whatever, to kind of like attack the surface larvae that it can reach. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like my own version, like growing up around them, trying to. So that's because that's the only thing I can do from a distance, since I'm in the very back of the crowd.
Okay.
Um,
So do that and use your what's your spell modifier? Yeah.
+2.
Okay. So roll d20 and add that for me. We'll see how well it works.
All right, sounds good. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, it's effective. 18.
18. Awesome. We're gonna say that's going to. So yeah, you slam it in the ground, and the staff kind of connects to all the other root systems that are currently in this tunnel, and they start to kind of go up and work like sort of wiper blades, and they start to tear them off. And we'll say it would be so Chiwa, you get cleaned off. Aura, you are still currently restrained and covered by these.
So I'm no longer restrained, but I'm still blinded.
No, it also wipes them off your eyes, so they're.
Oh, alrighty.
Yeah, there's just thousands of little bites all over your body. All right, cool.
Nice.
Fighting.
Star.
I can I even click that? Oh. Sorry, I was gonna go to the Google Doc, but the chat doesn't go all the way that way. This is weird. I cast Guiding Bolt at the thing on Aura.
Okay.
Okay. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That should hit. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Cactular stir fry. You've successfully removed the bugs. Unfortunately, you now have Lyme disease and are afraid of red meat. Dum dum dum.
Good thing we got chicken.
24 radiant damage.
Nice. Yeah, that's actually enough. So that'll
Blinded by
blast the
light.
remaining ones off of Aura. They're still alive. They're just less organized now.
Do
They are
I don't know if it would be a check or if I would just be able to see it. Do they react to my spell differently than Bubo's because mine's radiant damage? I'm wondering if because it's subterranean.
It does a pretty decent amount of damage. Like they're seared and blackened as opposed to just being moved aside because of your attack.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was a completely different thing.
Yeah. That's why I was just wondering, thinking if everything is here subterranean, if there was something that had to do with light, if it would affect it strongly. I also summon my spiritual weapon because I'm thirsty. Also,
It's a kid show.
Send to win.
All right. Lovely. All right, Aura, it's your turn. No longer restrained, no longer whatever. But since currently the enemy is not present, let's make him present. So from the other end of that tunnel, rounding that corner, so right there, we'll say he was hiding between those two tunnels. He's going to round that corner and face you all, and you see in a long black robe and in a ceramic mask, energy kind of coming from either hand. There's this mass, but you can hear this chittering and wriggling and just and dropping off as this creature continues to rebuild itself. You see there are just swarms of larvae that are bursting through this robe like a fountain, allowing this creature to maintain its shape. It doesn't do anything at the moment, but it does watch you.
excuse me.
I can see. Oh, that thing is wriggling. I feel like I'm gonna do like a John Wick thing and like toss my blades up and like do 2 Eldritch blasts and then catch the blades on the way back down.
Ooh. So famous.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit it twice. I'm only rolling once. Okay, the first Eldritch Blast is, oh, that's probably gonna miss. It's 12.
12. Yeah, that misses.
Okay. Still blinking the blood out of my eyes. All right, second one.
The
that
skunk
blood.
happened outside of this place.
Smells great. though.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, so that's 10 points of force damage.
Awesome. Let's see how far you are. That's too far. Sorry, how much?
10.
10. Thank you. Oh, now it doesn't get to do its thing.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use my. Do I want to use this now? Yeah, I'll cast Hexblade's Cursed on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Jiwa, you're up.
Oh, bonus action. My gauntlet. So it'll start heating up. And then, how far is that away from us right now?
It's at the other end of the tunnel, and since you guys are just kind of, you're about halfway, so it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, about 50.
50?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run closer, and there you are. I'm going to run, 30 feet, trying to avoid, like, Indiana Jones, if there are any more of those, like, corpses.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're all scattered. You have a feeling that those things answer to this thing as you're running closer to it.
And then I'd like to throw my tomahawk at it for
Okay.
60 feet away. I run 30, so yeah, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says 20 feet to 60 feet. Oh, that's still in the range, right?
Mm-hmm.
20 to 60. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with that. I'm gonna throw it at it. 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. So that's 10, and then you know what? What can I do? So 10 points of damage with that.
Okay.
With that hit. He's still a little too far away. I've already used my bonus action.
Yeah.
Um,
That returns to your hand when you throw it, right?
As a bonus action.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But thank you for asking. Yeah. I'm gonna just let that hit him and stick into him.
So once
and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. So once it hits and it goes into the robe, you can see the handle just get like, and then just sort of like the robe opens up again as it just spits out the hatchet. You can tell the damage is done. Some like minor carcasses have kind of like sprung off, but it's now sort of it's replenishing itself a little bit, but it does look less large than when you threw the thing. It's starting to lose a bit of its cohesion. All right, it's now Jeff's turn. So Jeff pulls out a new page, reveals a new page. He starts sketching rapidly, and he throws one of the things. And as you can see, it's spinning out. You see he's drawn a picture of a bird on it, and it takes. And it's not going to do very well, unfortunately. So the bird, flies up, and it's going to try and, peck at a few of the worms, but it just gets overrun by the larva and just gets devoured. So he sort of takes a step back to reground himself. Yes.
Where's Jeb?
Jeb, oh fuck, Jeb should be with you, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
You right? He's at the end of the thing now.
There he is.
Hey guys,
here now.
sorry,
there you are.
there were kids up there. Who knew?
I feel like his head probably like rolled off somehow, and we had to reattach it, and that's why we didn't hear him. It was just kind of this lumbering body that was pretty quiet.
It is now the creature's turn. It's going to dart toward the two of you to get itself within. Because no one else is caught up to you guys yet, right? You're all still.
Who's you guys?
So sorry, Chiwa and Aura. You two are still up at the front.
I went ahead.
Chihuahua moved on.
So you're right up close. Okay. So within 10 feet.
No.
30.
You were
30 feet
30
away from
feet
me.
away.
Okay, so he's going to close the gap until there's 10 feet between you. And then you need to make another dexterity saving throw.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
Dun dun dun.
Boy. 22.
22. That's too good. Re-roll it.
Ooh.
I had one. It's
Last
right
one.
here. That's my last one.
Do I get anything? I get a reroll, don't I?
Yeah, you have 2 of them. Those
Yeah.
2 are yours.
I'll go ahead and use one of my rerolls now.
Gotcha.
All right.
Do it, do
Yeah.
it, do it, do it.
We take the new reroll, right? We don't choose.
Yeah.
You want to use it again?
thought
It
you could
doesn't.
choose the-
None of them works. None of them works.
Yeah, that's reroll.
Yeah, one more.
I'll use up the last reroll.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh shit!
Good.
How did
Yeah,
that
thanks.
happen? I went from 8 to 3 to 1.
Oh no.
It's
I can only go up now. So come on. So
All right.
natural 1 will be a 4.
Okay. So again, you're gonna take 22 necrotic damage. You're once again blinded as restrained as it reaches out its hand, and the hand just keeps coming to you. It just spews a bunch of these larvae until you're once again completely covered. And
Ah.
I think what else it can do. How many attacks? How many attacks does it get?
And all you get.
All right. That's gonna be that for this guy. Andre, you're up now.
fantastic. When you were talking, when Chiwa casted his divine sense, you said that it was undead?
An aberration.
Aberration. Damn. Good to know. All right. Well, in that case.
Oh no, don't you do it.
Oh, what? Oh, you're talking to Arrow?
What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
It'll settle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she
Oh,
froze.
she's free. She's out. All right.
She'll be
Something.
back.
Something happened.
What
All
happened?
right. She's good. She's coming back in.
Oh, she was caught.
It's all good. So I will cast a guiding bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh, that is a critical hit at 20 plus 8, so 28 to hit him.
I wasted that reroll. No. Yeah, that'll hit with a crit.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you say, Danny?
I said I wasted my DM reroll.
Oh, you. So
Yeah,
you
you
don't
did.
have any more left?
Yeah, no, I don't have any more left. I only
Oh.
This is a good
okay.
surprise on me.
I'll fix that. There we go. Okay. So now 12d6 doubled.
Oof.
That will be 38 points of radiant damage.
Ding.
And the next attack on him has advantage.
Ding. 38.
Yes.
All right.
Get away from her, you.
Just like you see the that back bit of the tunnel behind him just get splattered with a bunch of just larva carcass that just kind of smush up against it. All right.
You said I'm restrained and blinded again, right?
Yes.
Copy.
Jeb now is going to charge. Hey guys, sorry I was late, but look, remember I got a shield in my chest, and now I got a sword. And he just goes. Doom, 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 doom. Oh fuck. Well, he doesn't do well, but they also can't do much to him. So the larvae try to crawl up and gnaw on him, and there's not a lot left. They start kind of chewing on his bag a little bit, but nothing else is going on there. That's Jeb's turn. Bubo, we're back up to you.
Excellent. So now that I can see this robed figure in the back of the hallway, how far away is he from me?
He is. Let's see. Can you?
More than 60.
Yeah. So the whole thing. You guys are about like. I wish I could show you my map, but that would be spoilers. I would say you're gonna be like. You're probably like 50 feet away.
Oh, okay, so it's not. I mean, not too far for a ranged attack. So I'll use the blast from the attached starlight sword to my staff that I've done before. And you have the damage on that. I can't remember what that was, but I'll roll a ranged attack.
Okay.
With I feel like I thought I filled out some stuff last time on it, but I can't. It's not showing up on D&D Beyond because I know we talked about it.
Oh yeah.
And I
I hear
filled
hush,
it out.
everyone. Hush is calling me. Goodbye.
Have a good time. Don't mess up.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh yeah, but we didn't. That's right. We were in the middle of like figuring it out, and then we just kind of lost track. Anywho, so I'll do a ranged attack on that, and then you can roll the damage if it hits. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do. There we go.
Did Jarrett go?
Good lord.
Oh fuck. No, we didn't.
Oh look, I have a reroll. I'm gonna use it.
I'll add Jarrett into the mix as well. My bad.
Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
26.
Yeah.
That will hit. So let me get the damage. Nice. Perfect. All right. Cool.
Oh, I forgot to do it, but I'll Hunter's Mark as bonus action the dude now. So I'll have it for next turn. Keep forgetting to do it first. How long have I had that? Okay, I'm good.
All right. It would be Starheart's turn. We'll just have her kind of hop in the next turn whenever. Circle for that. Aura, you're up.
Okay. It looks like I saw Chihuahua get restrained again, so I'll run up to him, and then since my dagger's lit, I'm gonna use my bonus action attack. Try and I don't know, slice them off his face so he can see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's good. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Savage attack. Oh, the same. So they take 8 points of damage. 2 of that is holy fire.
Holy fire!
And you said the arm is extended at Chihuahua?
Well, yeah, so all of the things that are covering Chihuahua, it's like he extended his hand, but the hand is made of these creatures, and they all just reached out. So his hand looks like a hand again, but it's all just made up of swarming larvae.
But it's close to him, but...
Yeah.
Oh, but
you are able to...
close the gap.
He ran up to close the gap, yeah. And then within
So
those
he's right
10
up to
feet...
Chihuahua.
Yeah, so he's 10 feet away from Chihuahua, and he was able to cover that 10 feet by throwing those larvae. But your goal was to free his eyes, right? So I'll have you succeed on that. Yeah. So Chihuahua, you're no longer blinded.
Awesome.
Okay, and then I'm gonna close the distance to him because I think I can make that distance.
Mm-hmm.
We were 60, and he came up and met us. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to him and go for 3 attacks with the fates.
Okay.
Okay, these are regular attacks. Okay, let's see. The first one is a 25 to hit.
Okay. That will hit.
Second attack is a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Third attack is only a 19.
It's a dirty 30.
What? Yep. Those will all
Does the 19 hit?
Yep.
Oh, all the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me math. Sorry.
While she's mathing, is that aberration like a type of fiend or undead?
It's a great question.
Aberrations are usually from another plane, but in this universe, we'll say, yeah, they're more on the demonic side than like these would normally be along the same sides of like beholders and stuff like that.
Cool.
But we don't have that plane, so they're just an unnatural thing that was created
Wonderful.
for a purpose. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ooh. Does 699 points kill it?
And Justin's calculator died too, so.
That's what your phone's right there.
It's time for the abacus.
No, I'm pulling out my phone now. I do need an abacus or something.
Yeah, get your abacus out. Start tossing beads.
Okay. 67 points of damage.
Nice.
I had sneak attack because it's just him and me.
It was how much? Sorry.
67.
You had sneak attack?
Yeah, because he said he was 10 feet away from you, and as long as I'm not at disadvantage, I get sneak attack. Because it's just him and me in 5 feet.
That's so nice.
It's so nice. Okay,
Plus,
then
that's a
that'll
lot
be
of
my-
damage. Not for her. That's like fair to middling for Aura Stone.
I rolled a lot of ones.
Fair to middling. And that is a southern term.
She rolled a lot of ones. Yeah.
I rolled a lot of ones.
Phew. All right. Is that the turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Terrified. All right. Shiwa, it is your turn.
So in lieu of an attack, I'd like to use my bonus action now to bring the hatchet, or bring my tomahawk back through the aberration.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that can I do that as like a free attack sort of thing? Because it can go through it.
Yeah, since I already went through it once, if you were to call it back, it would go through it again. I'll allow that.
Okay.
Nice.
Noise.
My question is, do I use that as one of my attacks?
Oh, no, because I would just let it be your bonus action as your recall, and it's just coming
Okay.
back through the other way.
Yeah. Does it get any damage from that? Do I roll an attack or?
Dexterity saving throw or something.
Yeah, I'll yeah, I like that. I'll have it make a. Yeah, it'll hit. So roll whatever that damage would be if you chucked it.
Okay.
Nice.
Ampla says, I haven't played with characters past level 6, so 60 damage sounds like a lot. We all started at, like, as babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We're up to 12,
12
now.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. It collapses, and I'm very upset about it. It had so many things to do.
With a bonus
I
action
didn't even get to
attack.
do the shiny bits. But yeah, it just The rest of those larvae just now with nothing to hold their minds together, just slough off of you and just go back to wriggling and mindlessly eating the dead things on the floor. You recognize several goblin skeletons, and some are more eaten than others. The entire ground, it's like, again, this was essentially a city, and it has been majorly decimated. And there were reports you got earlier of still hundreds of goblins leaving the area, but you have a feeling that there's still quite a few who didn't make it out.
What are the odds of this thing being the only one in here?
Well, do you still feel anything?
Let me check. Did the mute work? I put it on mute.
It did.
It did.
just
We heard it because we're in the same building.
Oh yeah.
And they're in the same zip code, so they heard it.
Yeah.
That's funny, honey. Yeah, so I'm gonna close my eyes, do a little chant, and cast Divine Sense up to 60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet, you no longer
Yep.
feel a presence.
All right, yeah, nothing close by, no.
Hold on, let me try. I'd like to use Primeval Awareness, and I will cast a slot. Let's see what slots I have. We'll do level 1, so it only lasts for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, where is it? Come back here. With that, I can sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of us.
Nice.
It doesn't reveal the creature's location or number, but I can sense it.
Yeah. Yup.
All right, so the answer is yes. There's more. The problem is I don't know how many or where.
All right. Well, we'll keep our guard up
But
and
there
keep
is
moving.
Did that thing have any, Danny, did that thing, or, I'd like to look over and see if there were any, like, yellow markings on that thing, or if I saw any yellow markings on that thing.
You can go like examine it. The mask and the robe have fallen. They're just among the massive bugs. So as you kind of start picking at it, no, it just seems to be a plain black robe. The mask is just to give a sort of semblance of a face to look at. There's nothing else there.
You said these larvae are still like walking around, like crawling
Yeah,
around?
the larvae are still alive. It's just whatever entity was there binding them together and utilizing them to its advantage, whatever that spirit creature thing
Can I just
was.
go and start like smashing them with my foot and like chopping them with my tomahawk?
Oh, absolutely.
Only a good bug is a dead bug.
I hate you.
I'm doing my
I feel like
part.
you're doing like the Men in Black monologue. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your brother?
Y'all do look alike, but
Don't start nothing.
That's so good.
Lady, we are married, because I was thinking the exact same scene.
Oh, were you? That's fun.
Yeah, so you all go kind of smashing. Jarrett just avoids. He tries not to step on any of them. Just he seems grossed out. This might be the only moment of like non-stolidness you've ever seen. He looks a little pale in the face. Just, oh.
Yeah, so can we go up? So we went, well, facing you. We went down and around this way. Can we go down?
I'm gonna pocket that mask.
I don't know what it means.
pocketing the
Hang on.
mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Down and start circling.
Oh, you took his mask?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
do we get to the
It'll be enough.
cross section there? To the intersection there?
Yeah, so the one... merp. So you all were at this top row, so you're going down to that second row?
Oh, wait, sorry. I felt a presence in the bottom corridor as well too, right?
We felt both.
Yes, but when you sensed again, it was gone. So you have a feeling that this creature was controlling the larva in both of those tunnels.
Okay. All right, which way do we go? We go left or right?
Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Well, we can only go
Going
south, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'd have to go south.
Or
Why
north,
wouldn't we-
technically.
Well, we don't know this tunnel, right? We don't have this map, right?
That's true.
No.
Can I keep looking for Thieves' Cant if there's any more directions?
Oh, sure. You can could do
Is
that.
there any like goblin riding Starheart that you see at all? Do goblins ride? I don't know.
Huh? Oh, where are we now? I disappeared for a moment and I magically poofed back with the group.
Yeah, just
Well, welcome back.
Can
Fight's over.
can you see any goblin riding where you're right here?
Sorry, where are we on the map?
So you all were at this top right corner of the map. You're now kind of sliding down to that next corner, like just one little notch down.
Okay, great. You can't see me
Yeah,
pointing.
No. Yeah.
I look on the walls for any goblin. Goblin.
Hey.
Sure. Hey.
Gobbledygook.
Thank
What is
you,
up?
Valen. Thanks for gifting those subs. So you. Yeah, I mean there is goblin riding. Most of them are going to be. It's kind of like almost like mailbox markings. So it's like, oh, the Grignac house, that kind of thing, and they're
Funny.
like little arrows kind of pointing to where those domiciles
Flat
might
number
be.
2.
Right. Yeah. So they're more homey directions for if people were looking amongst this town. You don't.
Do I see any writings or drawings or anything that would have been made by a child?
I mean, there. When you get lower, you could probably see, like, yeah, just like how kids mark up walls. There's like little crappy goblin drawings and stuff, but none of them seem to matter for this particular situation. These were probably made a long time ago. Just
Okay,
kids being
I'm
kids.
specifically thinking of trying to find the home where these two goblin children were housed.
With the information out and about, and since you never learned their names, you probably
Yeah, I
wouldn't be
know,
able to
which was-
find it.
Bad on my part. But I'm gonna find him again. Oh, how much time has lapsed since they left with Gobbo and Nigel?
Maybe 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Not much.
Yeah, not much time.
Okay.
2 hours later.
All right, and I don't know if Beard's here, but suddenly from behind you all, you hear lots of heavy footsteps coming from the back of the tunnel.
Footsteps.
So were you all?
Footsteps.
I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Nice. Proud of you.
But yeah, so the,
Like
the same
the way
entrance
we
you came in. Yeah, so you can hear from that same entrance, someone must have followed you down, and you hear the clanging of armor, the banging of shield, and you hear 3 sets of steps kind of charging down into your particular area. And this is going to be the monster drop from
Is
last.
that good or bad? Should we hightail it out of here, or should we stay and fight?
Well, we don't have too many places we can run. Might
I
have
can't imagine
to-
it's very good.
We gotta run for it at least.
We could try to make a run for it.
But we don't know where we're going. We know the way out. Maybe if we make more noise than it, then we'll scare. Wait, no, we have to be quiet.
Well,
Wait,
if
no,
we
did
came
you
in,
guys- Sorry, really quick. Did you guys kill the thing that was attacking the goblins?
Yes,
Yep.
Okay,
no,
so
well,
one of them.
one of them at least.
There's
Okay.
more.
Well, we came in from that way, so we don't want to go that way. So let's go. Can I suggest going left?
So like south, right?
Yeah. Well, left
That was-
down that middle path,
Yeah, down the
no, down the outside path.
down the outside. Oh,
We've come
Right,
down,
down
this side.
so now
Yeah,
it's in our mind's eye as the characters.
We
We want
have
to
a
go
map, but
left.
it's still confusing.
so
Well, because it's
confused.
upside down
And
yeah,
the arrow-
left. Down like the S curve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
let's go that way.
because I'm
Are we
confused.
trying to make a run for it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yay!
yeah.
We got it! We got it! Oh,
North,
I mean,
good.
go north.
I
So
can't
now we're
tell you.
going no.
I'm
Great.
so happy. Yes,
Yeah.
now that is north. So you're going north on the west, fucking west
We'll
side
go,
of
we'll
that
go
S.
west, west, northwest.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So
what?
you all start. Yeah. So if you all start running,
Yeah.
is that what we're doing? So
Moving
Jarrett,
quick.
So
Jarrett reliquefies his lance and jams it back into his bottle, works it.
Not the Ouija board.
And Jeb's just boom, booking it.
It does look like a Ouija board.
Huh.
Yes,
there.
Google
did
Maps. Google Maps.
Yeah,
Shows the way
we
out.
are.
Show
Do
us
we-
the way up. Which way is out?
Which way,
While we're
Matt?
running, do we hear any of the screams or anything?
Still echoing.
In this particular chunk of this town, you have a feeling that the screaming is done. Whoever was still alive down here is probably eliminated. But you do hear the clash of swords. These the people in armor that you can hear are fighting what you assume to be another one, because you can hear some roars and screams from them, but that's coming from behind you, not from the goblins that would be living here. But they seem to be making short work of it. Well, you're just like, oh, it's on him, get it! And not like as you're still running out, like you can hear it just, and the footfalls kick up again. So they took another one out themselves.
There's another one. So, I mean, you think those guards are on our side, or?
I don't think so. Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Right. All right. Let's keep.
We shouldn't wait around to find out.
Okay. So if you all are running, oh, where did it go? That's fine. I found it. Please make a dexterity check. Whoever's in front, which is that still Chihuahua?
Sure. Check or saving throw?
Oh.
Saving check.
Sorry, saving throw.
Okay.
Just do that.
Huh. 7.
Salvin. All right. So you can see that. Well, you see a little too late as your foot catches a thread and pulls one of those natural-looking stones that was a sort of load-bearing piece of this particular tunnel. These things are starting to set traps in these tunnels so that they would not be disturbed. And the wall is going to come down a little bit on you. So that is 13 bludgeoning. So it doesn't even really knock you over, but you get smacked pretty hard as you're going through.
Ow!
All right. What did I have down there?
How far did we make it so far?
So you can move that pen to the middle of that S curve, like the top side of that S curve.
Gotcha.
Oh, that hurt, you guys. They got some traps in here. I don't want to go first anymore.
Okay, I'll go first. I will cast haste on myself though, and then as we get to the intersection, can I look for any thieves' cant?
Sure.
Make sure you keep your eyes up for traps. Any more traps, please?
Okay. Thieves' cant, and I don't know if I can thieves' cant and check for traps at the same time. I don't know if I can do that. But 19 for thieves' cant.
Okay. Yeah, you see plenty. Again, that's a lot of like, hey, this guy likes to give, like he finds some really nice underground fish for this much money, or like this many chickens or whatever. Right? So it's still more trade information. Is there anything particular you're looking for? Because with the roll that good, I'd like to help.
Kind of directions of which way.
Certainly. Yeah, you see this wall out, like keeping keep your hand to this wall and boop.
It's ads. It's all freaking ads, you guys. Okay. East, is it telling us to go east?
It's telling you to keep west.
That's what I meant. Sorry, west. What,
West.
Chua?
I just need a minute to heal real fast. I'm pretty bad right now. Just give me 2 shakes.
Sure. As we're standing there, I'll cast haste on myself again.
Yep. You can hear the armor kind of running around behind you again. The 3 different sets of footfalls.
3 different.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on myself. Cool. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Sweet.
Pew.
Are we still running away?
Yes, let's keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if they catch up with you.
And I'm also going to cast Lay on Hands on myself as well, too.
Okay. You hear
You can do that while
Yeah.
you can't miss yourself. Right?
they round that corner that's behind you and they spot you. And you just hear halt.
What do they look like?
So you see is a large, burly man with a big black beard and solid black, like ebony armor, and two kind of like you assume squires or something. Basically, two little pieces of muscle behind him, also carrying weapons. He's got what looks like official regalia, but it's unrecognizable to you. You're not entirely sure where he hails from, which leads you to believe either Gala or he is something new.
Is it black regalia or is it purple regalia?
It's black.
Interesting.
Who do you serve?
I serve the rightful leader of wrong place of Gala.
And that leader is?
Better.
The great Kerluk, of course. He brings us strength.
Kerluk?
He cracks his neck and he just pulls from his back just a battle axe, just as black as his armor.
I put away my shield and tomahawk and pull out my maul and light it up with divine smite.
Ooh.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Let's dance, boys. And I tap my gem and I go invisible.
All right. Do we want to keep the same initiative from before, or do we want to roll again? I'll just plug these guys in the old spots.
That's fine.
Okay.
I
wanted to
went
use-
last time. I finished combat. If we want to keep it.
Okay.
from
So yeah,
there,
we'll continue where we left off, and I'll put
just so everyone gets to play
weird.
before Aura destroys everything. How many are there? How many?
There's
Breathe.
the one big guy and then the two sort of flunkies.
Okay.
Oh, 3? Man, brought more. Should've brought more.
Idiot.
All right. So then it's.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as he pulls his sword, do I get a chance to do something, or is it too late?
I'm gonna say. You had time to be ready. I'll let you fire one off. That's what you're thinking.
Spike growth.
Ooh.
We do.
All right.
Centered on his point, and hopefully, I mean, it's 20-foot radius, so I'm hoping it just ensnares that entire tunnel. So that area becomes difficult terrain for its duration, up to 10 minutes, and if the creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet.
Oh dang. Okay.
So I wanted to cast that because I figured I'm towards the back of the column anyway, so he would have appeared pretty much behind us.
Mhm.
So I can turn around and just fire that.
And saving throw for him, or it just happens? I forget.
It happens if he moves into or within the area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And it's
There he is.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
There's no way for him to dodge it. So.
it's difficult terrain to move through, so it'll probably slow the movement if he tries.
So he's got half his movement.
Cool.
Thora.
Yes, this is accurate.
Okay. It's gonna be Jeff's turn. I'm gonna make a quick drawing. And yeah, he's finally gonna hit. This time he draws what just looks like a sharp thing in motion. It's not even a real blade, but when it comes off the page, it's just like this slice of energy that just, and it it knocks the guy's helmet so hard that the visor comes down, and you see just these yellow feathers kind of like up top to further solidify his alignment.
Aha!
And it will do some damage, just not very much.
Yellow's not becoming on you.
Yeah, it's y'all people. Give him the yellow feathers.
Yeah.
And now it is his turn. So he's going to take his axe. He's got it in both hands, and then let's see who's actually at the rear of the party, because he caught up to you guys, right? And Chihuahua, you were in the front.
It was either it's between
They're
me.
reverse now, they're coming up from behind us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeb
it's
and the
me,
Bard.
Aura, and Bard. We were the
Alright.
ones or not Aura. Sorry, Starheart. Me, Starheart, and the Bard were holding up the rear before.
Okay.
So
So
we stayed in that order. It would be one of us three.
he's gonna go for Jeff then, because he just did the first kind of attack on him. Okay. So he's got 3 hits. I'm gonna do the thing. Okay. Oof. So yeah, you see Jeff, he's like furiously trying to scribble the next thing that he's going to throw, and like as he's drawing, you just see one half of this axe that's like half his size just embed itself into his drawing arm, and then just come back out and hit him once in the other arm, and then like
Good.
once across like the clavicle. So he's
What did he
bleeding a
disarm him?
lot. Huh? What's that?
He disarmed him.
He's about to defeat him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he took 3 pretty gnarly hits, and you see his sketchbook kind of like hit the ground. And that's gonna be his turn. Andre, you're up.
Whoa. All right. So. Oh, that was weird. Strange echo.
Andrew, you didn't tell anyone that you cast Spike Growth, right?
Oh no! I mean, I just did it.
Oh,
Okay.
actually,
we
he
have
should be
seen
taking damage on that turn. Yeah. So how much does he take?
Oh, I think it's 2d4. Let me double check. Yep, 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Unless Aura, you were looking that way, and you saw me cast it, you must make a Wisdom check to recognize the terrain as hazardous.
I mean, I saw you cast it, but
Yeah, because it says any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell must cast must make a check to see if they can recognize it. So I mean, if you saw the area, then you probably could have seen it happen. Even though it's camouflaged to look natural, by this reading, it sounds to me like as long as you saw me cast it.
Okay, so we saw you.
well, if we turned around, I feel like we would have.
Yeah, we saw them. We saw them. We were all
Yeah,
looking.
because we had that dialogue exchange before anything fell apart.
I mean, they saw it too. That's what the spell said, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So they know
Doesn't
that they
mean they
want to
can't-
get out of it.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
So I will, at the big guy, cast Light. So it needs to make a Constitution 16 saving throw.
nope.
Like,
10d8.
Why?
46 points of necrotic damage.
Why?
Yes, yes.
something dark side, something like
Nice.
And just because I will pop out my spiritual weapon at 6th level, 7th level, 2nd level.
Goodness.
Here we go. Don't burn the big one.
It's a skyscraper. That's...
Yeah, so that is my turn.
Okay. Jeb's turn now. Oh, fuck. No. Jeb, he tries real hard. Ding, ding.
How
Nothing but
hard is
armor.
it?
It's Jarrett's turn. So again, he pops the cork and just kind of squeezes his hand where he was already bleeding, and just gets that silver liquid lance again. And he's just gonna launch it, and kind of similar to that earlier aberration's hand. Like the lance just thins itself and extends at this particular attack, so it keeps its rigidity, and it's just gonna like dart out and try and get him. Let's see how it goes. Nice. Wow, come back. So that. So he gets it like thin enough that it's able to pierce the metal of the armor, like in a very small sense. So just
Nice.
darts in, comes back out, and reforms itself into the solid lance. That's going to be his turn, and now it's the two flunkies' turns. They're going to draw their swords, and one of them is going to attack. So they're already working on. Well, the big guy's working on War Musician, and then so Bubo and Starheart. So one for each of you. Starheart's misses, and so does Bubo's. Great. Woohoo! Bubo, you're up. Thank you, Ro. We appreciate that. Y'all aren't partnered? The fuck is Twitch thinking? Well, you see, it's because we create so much content. It's a whole thing. We'll tell you in the Discord.
Can't have that. Can't do that at all. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Taking a look at what I can and cannot do. Okay, got that. Then I will just hit him with the Sahlen's staff blast. Achoo!
Sweet.
Fallen staff blast, go!
Let's go, staff blast! Let me roll that ranged attack. Achoo!
Mhm.
Oh, it's almost a natural 20. It's a 16 to hit.
No.
Yeah. I thought it might not with that.
All that armor.
Then I eke right past him and maybe singe the puberty mustache hairs off of one of his squires.
Oh wait, sorry, you're attacking the squire.
No,
Hit.
the
you were attacking the big guy. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but yes, the mustache does wilt for sure. All right, Starheart, you're up. You've got a squire right in front of you, the big guy in black armor in the middle, and then another squire facing off against Bubo.
So I have I'm trying to. I've been asking Google this and like on Reddit trying to figure out how the spell works. Because some of us are hurting, I was thinking of using Beacon of Hope, but the spell itself is vague that I'm not sure quite how this works. It's a buff, third level, blah 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 blah. Target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. And that part doesn't make sense to me. Like, is that if I used 4 d6s, it would be 6 on all d6s?
I'm
Or how does that-
unfamiliar. Any?
Does it say how much you're healing for?
No, it says it. No, that's literally all.
Name
it
it again.
says.
What's the name of the spell? Vampilaw says yep. I'm trusting this person knows the
Yep.
rules.
Okay. So
Well, if there's no numbers, I would think that would just heal them to their max.
see,
Sorry.
that's what I
And
thought.
what's the
Doesn't
spell?
clarify if it's spells
What is
or
the
if it's
spell's
Hope.
name?
Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. Thank
So when you are using a spell for healing, whatever the max of that spell's healing ability is, you get that max.
Okay, so if I was to cast Beacon of Hope and then cast Cure Wounds at level 3,
Then the max of Cure Wounds at level 3 is what you would give them.
Is
That person.
Beacon of Hope bonus action or action to cast?
26. It's an action.
Okay.
So you'd have to hit it on your next go round
Yep.
to actually heal with it. I
Um,
see.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I know we have some people hurt. I will. I'll try that. I'll do that. I hope beacon. I beacon of hope.
Okay. You beacon of hope.
And then that is any number of creatures within range, 30 feet. So whoever's 30 feet around me, y'all get hope beaconed.
Nice.
We're all still pretty close. How long does your spiritual weapon last? Because you had it out in the last fight, which was not that long ago.
It lasts a minute?
Oh, okay.
check.
Never mind then.
Yeah, it lasts a minute.
Okay, it'd be gone by now then. Okay.
Yeah. But if you'd like to, with your bonus action, summon it back up, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna summon my so I do whatchamacallit. I hope the beacon and then I summon my weapon.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the feather, either feather. Try that
Thanks
again.
for the feather follow.
Thanks for the feather follow, Ether Feather. Thank you, Either Feather, for the follow.
Victor.
Oh man, I'm usually
That's
better
okay.
at that.
I had a stroke in the chat too, so it's ridiculous.
Okay.
I thought we were closer up. I thought we had already turned that. Sorry, I'm looking at the map. I thought we were more north.
Yeah, you should be inside that second S curve.
Oh, so okay.
Yes, I mean, essentially the same positions, just like the green would be in the bump, and then the red would be in that other curve.
Gotcha. So here,
Is red is you guys?
yeah,
Yes.
red is us.
So basically one more notch. So that red should be right there. Yep, and then green should be right there. Perfect.
Cool.
Lovely.
Sweet. All right. Aura, it's your turn.
Okay.
All right.
Yay. So I'm invisible, and I know that he casts spike growth. So how wide and how tall is the tunnel again?
It's about 10 feet wide and roughly the same high. They're fairly round. Yeah, we're going generals, 10 feet, cylinder.
And the spike growth is 20-foot radius.
Okay, so it's made its way up the walls a little bit.
So
as
it's like engulfed that entire section of the tunnel, I would say.
well. Okay.
Right. And they moved up on the party though, right?
Yeah, so
They're
it should
out
be
of-
all them. You all should be clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't left that area though, have they? Haven't moved up enough, other
Well, I thought
than
the big guy was on the bard.
Yeah, big guy is directly attacking Jeff.
So they've moved out of the 20-foot radius.
He didn't. That's why he's still in it.
Okay.
I think his squires did move out to attack you two, but he's still in it, and Jeff is just on the other side of it. He'll
Got
probably
it.
take one more hit before he moves out.
So if it's a 10-foot radius, so then it spans the 10 feet of the floor and goes up 10 feet of the walls, Ubo?
It's 20-foot radius.
So-
Yeah, so imagine the 10 feet of the floor is covered, and then like kind of 5 and 5, so it's like a person's height on either side of the wall.
Cool. So before the spike starts where we are, I'm going to use my spider climb boots to walk up the side and get upside down so I can walk where the spikes are not.
Yep.
That is so cool.
And then I'm hoping I'm 5'7", so I'm hoping I can reach the big guy from being on the roof.
You should be able to, especially with arm extension and weapons. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to hit him then.
Oh gosh. Enjoy your
Upside down.
advantage for being invisible.
Invisible.
We need to actually compose the math song and have it just be a thing that we do.
Math.
We should
math,
pre-record it.
math.
We make a whole music video. We can do it whenever.
Math.
Calculate her murder damage. Option lead us. Does anyone not have GM powers? I believe no one has GM powers currently.
The first one's a 25. The second one is a 31.
Uh-huh.
The third one is
All day.
27.
Mm-hmm.
And then since the dagger's short, I don't know if I could hit him with the dagger. That's up to you. You can say no, Danny.
How big is he? How tall is he?
He's big, so you should be able.
So
to
yeah,
hit
you
him.
should be able to hit him.
You should be able to hit him
if you're
just fine.
5'7".
As much as I don't want you to, you absolutely can.
And then the last hit is with the dagger is a 28.
Yeah, that will also hit.
And all of those are
Okay.
sneak attacks.
Math.
Now it's a math song. Doing the math.
No, I
gonna do the fucking math song.
This is the math song. MATH. Sing it all day long. And then you just repeat it.
Math song. Math song.
Or that could also be.
All day long.
Get off your ass, let's do some math.
To destroy your enemies. Doing the math song. She's counting up the hit points. Does 3,000 destroy the monster? Probably.
Danny, can people send questions to the interview or to the chat
Sure.
afterwards? How does
Yeah,
that work?
actually, so tonight, we mentioned this before, but tonight after the stream, so the stream will end, and then we separately on our own are going to do basically just kind of like a talk back, where we're just chatting amongst ourselves. But if you guys have any questions for us that you would like us to answer about the campaign, the story, or characters, DM style, whatever, you can drop those in the Sahlen's Legacy thread, and we'll answer those questions in that. And that video will be available for patrons, and then potentially in the future on YouTube. I can't remember if this one is patron exclusive or not. I'll let you know. I apologize. I don't know that off the top of my head. We did talk about it, but I forgot. But yeah, so that's what we're doing that for the first time tonight, which is why we're going to wrap at 10. So we've got 20 more minutes of tonight's stream before we hop over and do that. But yeah, if you have any questions for us, any of us, put that in the Discord thread, Sahlen's Legacy thread. Discord link is in there already in the chat. Allison Ramirez says, I hate math. Me too.
Oh, but when it's damage, you love it.
Numbers.
84 points of damage.
Numbers.
Oof. Oh, he's alive!
No!
Holy shit! Alive! Woo! Wee! But he is fucked up.
It was that last little dagger. Boink!
Oh man. Beer Batman says, Danny, do you find it more comfortable to DM without pants on? I mean, who doesn't? But
Always?
We'll answer your questions in the
oh right,
chat
fine.
back.
I mean, nothing. Maybe. In the Sahlen's Legacy thread.
Oh, I got new wormwood. Whoa.
Ooh.
All right. I mean, and that also doesn't mean you don't ask questions in the chat. Please feel free to ask questions in the chat. But if it's anything we've never covered before, put it in the Discord. You're fine. You got your wormwood, Valen. Congratulations. Now I know what you guys are saying.
Nice.
Sometimes it's harder for me to see the highlighted messages than the not highlighted messages. I get so used to what text looks like. Yeah, cool. So that's your turn. I'm so excited.
It's so
And
good.
even though I'm invisible, I'll do this.
He hears it. He's like, huh? Shiwa, it's your turn.
Menacingly, I walk over to the big one and get my maul ready. Do I get advantage since the bard's on him? And I would have to go behind him, wouldn't I?
Oh yeah, if you're gonna like sneak up on him, yeah. Like so he'd see you. And yeah.
I am
as a
flanking
bone-
him from on top.
That's what she said.
Just get underneath him. Is it?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Ayo isti," and now I get advantage on attack rolls against him. And I will proceed to attack him
Okay.
with my maul. With my
Your mom?
praise.
Actually, does Chihuahua have to take the spike damage?
Yeah, if you're in it.
I don't. I'm in front of him. Did the bard have to take the spike damage?
No, yeah, no, he's right. He wouldn't be in it because they're right. He's right at the edge. The guy in the armor is right at the edge. And
Oh.
on the other side of it.
Is it 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh dear. Shavers? That's not even close to hit him. Nope, that does not hit. That's a 13.
No.
Roll a 2 and a 4.
Dang.
Okay. That's one hit. I'll get on him. What do I want to do? Yeah, alright. Poop. Poopsicle. Ew, David! 5. Math. 6, 10, plus 2. I will pump a Divine Smite into him at level 1.
Pump it up.
So that's 2d8. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. That will finish him off.
Yeah, basically just come up and whack, uppercut him right into the spikes like Mortal Kombat pit.
Yeah, just boom. Yeah, the thorns take him and he bleeds out. His flunkies just kind of raise up their weapons. They're only brave because of him.
Well,
Kurluk sent you?
Well, technically they sent him. We follow him. Yes.
How does he know that we're here?
He has eyes everywhere. Every maggot that's down here, he can see through them. He knows you're coming.
of course.
Well, so much for the element of surprise. Sorry. So much for the
Element of
element of
surprise.
surprise.
The elephant of the
The
room.
elephant surprise.
What are your plans now that he's dead?
I used to serve my kingdom. Some of the lords chose to follow the new ruler when King Kinso was out-muscled. I would rather serve the realm. I thought I still was.
You went back against your king.
He was defeated. Strength and security is everything in Gala. If you can topple the king, you can topple anyone.
Let me punch you in your face once.
And then what?
That's it. You need to atone for your actions, not staying with your king.
Yes, sir.
Can I punch him too?
Sure, Rubo, you get that one.
I didn't agree to anything. Interrupting Frog says interruption 25 times. Thank you, Rickety Cat. Yay, thanks for the sub. All right, yeah. Free shot, free punch to his face.
I get advantage because my... Oh, no, well, no. Because I didn't do this one. Do I get advantage since he just let me hit him?
I mean, you know it's gonna hit. Yeah, I mean, sure. Why not?
Natural 20.
You're gonna knock him into next week.
So it's an unarmed attack, so it's only a D4. But it's a +6 so it's savage attack too. And I was clocking him with my left gauntlet hand as well too. Put a little more sting on it. Oh,
Put some spike on it.
So that's 5 to 2. That's 4. Plus 9. 4 plus 9. Plus 5 plus 2. 20 points of damage.
Dang. He like spits out his nose. No, he. You definitely break his nose. He's all swollen. But you know he looks you in the eyes and he's right. he turns, and his fellow turns as well. That Bubo punches, I'm assuming. And they start going through, getting like pricked by the thorns as they go, as they're crawling through that. Oh shit! Oh dang! I heard you were a god, Starheart. Prove it. That's DM powers to Starheart.
Oh Jesus.
Option delete.
What?
Ribbit. Ledium power.
Bubo, how did you punch him? How did you punch your guy?
Sorry, I was writing a question for later for us.
Oh,
actually.
sure.
So I've kind of been like tuned out for a second, writing up a question because I know we weren't confident.
Then let me catch you up. Okay, so they defeated the guy in the big black armor. The two guys got punched in the face, but are being allowed to leave. They're currently crawling through the thorns on their way out. That is the stage.
I'm gonna hold on to him for right now.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much to do at the moment, anyhow.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, what? I have DM powers right now. What do I do? But I'm gonna hang tight. Right now.
Bubo, how did you punch your guy?
So I rolled a 1, +6 for unarmed strike. Even though he knew it was coming, I'm gonna say that he turned to walk away, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna punch you too," and like ended up just like backhanding him up the backside of the head, and he just kind of and then just kept going. It was like in the direction that he was already traveling, so it like really did. It was more annoying than it was super helpful or demeaning.
So as the two guys
I like that more. It's even more degrading.
As those two guys are crawling through the thorns and their blood is starting to kind of drip to the ground, those larvae are starting to sort of recongeal into a form, and they rise up and they devour the two monkeys. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want that to happen.
Oh, is it like watching the Beatles from The Mummy? Just
pretty much, just slightly smaller, more worm-like in shape. But yeah, they're burrowing, they're digging, they're going in all the orifices. It's awful.
I do want to say thank you for the DM powers.
Yay!
Can I sheathe my weapons and hit with 2 Eldritch Blasts to kind of not really so much mercy kill these guys, but try and kill some of the leeches because they can. That's how Kurluk can see us, apparently.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, bugger. One's a natural 1 and the other one's a 15.
Oh, dang. Yeah, so one of them gets saved and is able to scramble his way out. But the other one, the one that Bubo clocked in the back of the head, he doesn't make it. The first guy makes it out.
I turn to Jared and I say, listen, I tried. I didn't want to kill him like that.
I completely understand. You can't account for demon lava. This is new to me.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. So he knows we're coming.
Yes, but he doesn't know how we're going to get there. That's where I come in.
All right.
This will be interesting.
While they're
That'll be
talking,
interesting.
I want to walk over to the bar. Does he have Jeff?
My name is
Jeff.
Jeff.
I want to walk over to Jeff, and I would like to. Oh, please tell me Beacon of Hope is still active, or else I completely shot that.
You can
Wasted
save
that.
us. That was
For a
those were
minute,
some
was it
pretty.
instantaneous?
It's a
Here, I'll say-
minute, I
It's a
think.
minute. Yeah.
We're right at the edge cusp of it. I'll let you
Okay,
use it. 'Cause the intent
Thank
was
you.
fine.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on him. So I just touch his shoulder, or he's a human. I touch like his shin.
Yeah.
And
Right, to
then
like get his drawing arm back in order.
18 points of health.
Wonderful. Yeah, so his wounds seal up, and he's able to stretch his arms. He picks up his sketchbook again, grabs his pencil, and he just draws himself thanking you, and hands that to you.
And then I say, Jeff has thanked me for healing him, and he gave me a picture. Because I am his speaker. Thank you, Jeff.
And I like tuck it into my. I tuck it away.
All right. So I'll say we'll end pretty shortly. So you all make it out of these tunnels alive, knowing that there are many more of those creatures here and probably spreading out to the other goblin tunnels throughout the entire area. So this is a sort of widespread problem. You're just in one sort of chunk of these tunnels. So you make it up to the inner wall, and as soon as inside the outer wall, I should say. So this sprouts up inside the city-state of Gala, and when you lift it, it lifts into a sewer grate, and you're able to see this sort of internal farmland ring crop. So again, everything seems to be much like Rimtown. Everything is sort of circular. So this outermost ring closest to the wall is crops, is food, that sort of thing, and those. So you rise mostly unnoticed by anyone gathering, but you do see someone in a red. Actually, no, he'd be wearing purple now. Jared introduces him. Huh? Jared. Jared
feelers.
I see.
He's introduced.
Jared introduces him as Captain Lamar. And Lamar, you know, is the head of the Rimtown Guard. So he should actually be outside the gates the majority of the time. Like, he sleeps inside the city, but he works outside. So the fact that he is wearing the Inner Guard deep purple means that he's already sort of taken his disguise. He has with him a trunk, and he's going to guide you to a small farmhouse where you will all also do what you can about your shapes, your physical appearances, and you will take on the guises of humans in the purple guard, the inner guard. So they briefly explain what they hope the plan will be, is that as purple guard, you should be able to travel at least through the majority of the city unnoticed. However, it's going to have to be a quick change because Kurluk does know you're here, and he is going to be looking for you throughout the entire city, and you don't know who is friend or foe. And with that, I'm going to call that a night.
Woo!
Getting closer to getting your friend back, potentially freeing another kingdom. But hooray! Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks for spending your evening with us. Thanks for watching. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got a brand new show. It's a Western Fate show with some of the Felted friends, and our friend Jared's going to be running that game. Followed by Perception Check with the new DM Connie. Connie's gonna, well, not new DM, but new to Perception Check.
Yes,
DM,
we replaced Ryan.
what? So she'll be running that game later on that evening as well. So this the Western show is going to be a 4-part show. It's going to be over the 4 remaining weeks of December, starting tomorrow. So yeah, make sure if you're new here, make sure you join our Discord. You can see our schedule, everything we're up to. We do lots of tabletop content, but we also do board game stuff, video game stuff, all kinds of stuff. We do talk shows, movie talk shows, and chat shows where we have guests. We're kind of all over the board. So. And if you're ever interested in letting us know stuff that you'd like to see, we have a show suggestions, hardest thing to say, channel in the Discord as well.
We have a question from Option Delete there.
Oh, what's
I
that?
believe-
Hey, as a patron, am I supposed to hang around or are you uploading later? I believe we're just recording this and then uploading it later. But we'll mark it with the week of the show that it was so you guys know what it was. Maybe in the future we could maybe switch to YouTube and use like a private patron link. And then we could do that live as well. So maybe next week we'll try that. But for this week, just so that we know we can have it and get it to you, we're just going to record it. We're going to go old school with it.
There's been a reminder for us to look at the Google Doc questionnaire.
Bah?
Our Valentine.
Oh, they
there was a-
followed.
Thank you all for being so patient in the early part of this show, by the way.
Yes, thank you very much. We are still adjusting to vMix, so occasionally with certain setups we still have some growing pains. So it's new software, but ultimately it's better software for us. It allows our picture to be cleaner, sound to be better, all that good stuff. So it is a hiccup. It's fine. It'll be better. And everything that you do tip does support the studio. So all those subs, cheers, donations, all that goes right back into here. So we're able to bring you guys more and more special content. Same with the Patreon. We're trying to continue to grow and push, and not just on Twitch, but on other platforms as well. We'll be creating YouTube content soon. We're also on TikTok. We'll be doing stuff for soon. We'll be doing stuff for Instagram specifically, but we're doing Patreon specific content as well as some YouTube special content. And thanks, Vampaloth. Been so fun to watch. First time watching this show. Definitely tune in tomorrow to see the Felted Friend shows. And thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
cool,
be
appreciate
doing
it.
a raid.
Yeah, as always, we're going to pay the love forward with a raid. We were raided twice tonight, and we very much appreciate it. Or 3 times tonight. Very much appreciate it. So, yeah, we're going to pay that forward. So be real nice wherever we check you. Try and stick around as long as you can and spread that love.
Yeah. I'll send you to my friend Lonnie. Go say hi.
Free.
Yeah. All right. With that, good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging it up.
Man.
Shoo, 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 shoo.